is so funny. God, that's so funny.
Hello? Oh, can you hear it? I can't change the title. Uh, I haven't streamed in a while, and my settings got fucked up. So I'm figuring it out, getting it together. You know, getting it. I'm handling it. So we're fine. But waiting on my co-host here, Steve. Nah, Steve's gonna be joining me, or so he said. If Steve doesn't join me, I'm ending the stream. So there's that. So get Steve in here, you know, or don't. That's fine. Yep. Legendary Steve cast. I can't do the. Oh, there's channel points. I will be holding off. You said it for 10 minutes. I mean, we haven't even started the draft yet, but it's alright. Usually people want to see the draft first. I already know where I'm going, but I want to see the draft anyways, just in case there's some obvious throwing for content going here. Oh, also, can a mod ping that we're live? And at Thwack. Get in here. We'll see if you'll join. Yep. Loser of this match is third place. That is true. Someone went 30.4k onto a Cathio. Well, guess someone doesn't care about their channel points, and that's alright. It's just you know, it's not a real currency. It's just pretend currency. That's alright though. Yeah, normally it's the end of the draft, but still waiting on Steve, and also a mod to change the title. Yeah, Andrew, the vote is up. You cannot vote on mobile though, I think. You have to be on PC. Where's Steve at Grant? Why is he abandoning me? Alright, just get into it. Call his mom. I would have. Jackie, do you have Steve's mom's phone number? You're probably listening right now because we haven't really gotten into it. If you do, call it. Yep, 12 cam bandle. Normal stuff. Yeah, Steve's in Gen chat, but he's AFK. Whatever. We'll harass him. Hey, Steve, you there, bud?
Oh yeah, what's up?
Oh, you are here. All right, come down to the caster booth. We're casting it. Unless you're not gonna. Unless you don't want to. If you don't want to, it's okay.
Yeah, I am. Give me a
All
second.
right, all right. I'll be down there.
All right, cool.
All right, Steve's gonna get in here. Let's go. We on the draft. Can we get like an extension on the channel prediction? If you have time to look at the draft. Actually, who the fuck am I kidding? I don't care enough. I put it all on Balo City too. 14K. Alright, nice. We're getting into the draft. I'm curious to see the strategy here from Akathia. Zeriban makes a lot of sense. It's Zach's base ADC. She's strong. Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
How are you on this fine Wednesday evening, Steve?
I am doing all right.
I love that for you. We're getting into the bands here. Katarina Yone band. I really like that. Makes a lot of sense to me. I think those are probably the two mid laners Maddie can carry on the hardest. Get him out. Don't have to worry about it. Zeri and Kai'Sa bands. Kai'Sa band, I don't love it. I think that Kai'Sa just nerfed. And looking at the initial stats, that's not mean everything, but the initial stats, their goal was accomplished, I think. Her win rate went down quite a bit. And
I agree.
I think that she's
Plus, I
very
think Zach can
average.
just play something like Zaya,
Yeah.
Caitlyn.
So yeah, there was a rumbling that I heard about Akathia thinks that Zach can only play Zeri, Zaya, and Kai'Sa for some reason.
It's a little
Uh,
troll, I think.
I think it's a little troll. He can play pretty much any ADC well. I don't even think those are his best. Like I think his best two are Ezreal and Zeri. So we might see an Ezreal here because it's kind of hard to interact with the Zaya lane anyways. Kane picked up for Grant, taking that away from Sarah LOL, who's been spamming Kane nonstop. Also, I think Ezreal's still like I think it was like Ezreal and Kai'Sa are the best ADCs. Kai'Sa got nerfed. Ezreal didn't. Ezreal's probably just the best ADC right now. Oh,
I
not
think Ezreal
surprised
is
to see
quite
it.
good.
Yeah, I think he's really strong. Pick up the Zillion. Love it. Denies them the Jackie Zillion too. Cameron plays it quite well. And it's really strong. How you feeling about this how this draft is unfolding here?
Um, so far, I think Kane is kind of OP. I think
Yeah, yeah.
Red Kane especially.
I would agree. I would agree.
Even if Kane goes even, I think he becomes pretty unkillable. I
Yeah,
ban him basically every ranked game I play.
I could not fault you for that. I would
So
agree with
even when
that.
he's like, even if he's like 1-3-1, he's still pretty hard to kill.
Yeah, he still shoots
He
out
can go
damage
through
too.
walls. He's shifty.
Yeah.
It's like a bruiser assassin.
Yeah, hyper carry bruiser assassin, the classic.
Game lobby is full.
Someone will move down eventually. Don't want to just. I'll say it. Someone moved down for Steve. I expect an Ezreal here. I think it's good. It's really hard for the Thresh to play on the Ezreal. I just pick up the Nivea for M Benton. That's fine too. But I'll have to see a band at least. It's hard for the Thresh to really interact with Ezreal. Um, Xayah lanes are pretty hard to punish anyways, so pretty safe, so I'm probably not going to be... With the Zillion, they're probably not looking to get too aggressive. I guess they're probably looking at maybe a Jhin as another option.
We go Jin Zillion. I think Jin
Yeah.
Zillion is pretty fun.
I think
Beat
it's also
up
really
the
good.
Jin. Yeah.
I think the lane's really strong too. Like, both of them can set up for each other. I think it's quite strong.
I
The
think
Dinger
the
ban.
onus would be on to Thresh to win the lane, though.
Yeah. The Thresh needs to win lane, but watching how the Thresh has been playing, she's not trying to win lane. The Thresh has consistently been sacking bottom, which is fine. But, you know, I would expect to see the Thresh just roam, which is probably fine. Might see something a bit greedier here from Zach then, like a Cog
I wouldn't be
maybe.
surprised if he did Caitlyn, because she just got buffed.
Could be Caitlyn. I think it could be Sivir. Apparently Sivir is quite good. Not sure why, but
I
apparently
know he
she's
likes
strong.
Lucian as well.
And Lucian Zillion's pretty good. I think it's be Sivir. Oh, or the Ezreal, yeah.
What, it's Ezreal, yeah. Okay.
I'm shocked they didn't ban it. If I was them, I would have banned that shit. What do we to see here from Maddie? Yeah, everyone heard your bets in channel points. The poll is closing in 30 seconds. There is a total of just under 200,000 channel points in the line here.
It's a Corki.
Corki for
I
Maddie.
actually like Corki a lot. I think he kind of sucks until you get to 2-3 items.
Mhm.
But I think in terms of BoozeBash, when it's like a lot more slow paced, at least it can be a lot more controlled than like a crazy Fiesta ranked game. I think Corki fits in well in like a full team type of composition, and he obviously scales really well. He has
Yeah.
the package for dragon fights. I like the Corki pick a lot. I like it in BoozeBash specifically.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you can control the game.
When Corki was strong, he was picked everywhere in BoozeBash, like every game.
Yeah.
But
I still think he's still pretty strong. It's just the first, like 11 levels might be a little rough.
yeah. But he's getting a Nivea, so he has that freedom to just skip back and scale.
Yeah, they're probably not going to kill each other.
Loudly. Interesting.
So I also like Vandal City's comp. You get Alawi to split, and you just have a Nivea wave clear if you get Alawi to split. If they go 5v4, you get a Nivea to wave clear, and you play safe with Zillion. All these champs that can't die, and then you have Alawi split. If they send two at Alawi or three at Alawi, then you look to fight or siege or take objectives.
Yeah.
So I think split is good when you have good wave clear, and Anivia is great wave clear. So
I would agree. I think this is kind of what Bano City tried to do against us that we really struggled with. I don't know who can match this Alawi. Maybe the Corki can later on, like because he can just outrange the Alawi. Maybe I don't know, but
I think the
maybe it has to
Corki
be the
can straight
Wukong
up kill the Alawi, but
later on.
I
Like
do
like 2
think
plus items
I,
maybe.
I do think
But
the Corki could
to the
safely
match.
wave clear
Yeah,
and poke. I do think the package is going to be huge in this game.
I agree. I do think, like Andrew pointed out, Wukong is really bad to Alawi. Uh, well, I think it goes both ways. I think that the Wukong can never commit into the Alawi because she just gets an extra tentacle from the clone, and it's really bad. But he can probably play pretty safe because he can use the clone to tank the Alawi E if he's gonna get hit by it. So and then like he won't take the damage.
This is
But I think
Wukong top?
that'd be my guess. I think it could go either way still, but I think if they put the Maokai top, it's lights out actually. I don't think this Maokai can match the Alawi. I think it has to be Wukong top just because of the matchup. Like I think early on the Wukong is gonna do well into the Alawi, but once there's a couple items and the Wukong can't just like all in her. then the Wukong's going to struggle a lot. Is my understanding of the matchup. Because Wukong can definitely win it.
Wait, it's Jackie ADC.
Yes, Jackie and the Zaya. Yeah, Typhoon, you did miss free channel points.
I will wait for you to be better.
So did Milton Fudge Cow.
I'll be funneling.
Yeah, I will say it was a huge blunder on the part of whoever started it, not waiting until the draft was finished.
Come on, I
Um,
won't hurt you. I promise.
I think that we would have gotten a lot more channel points if that was the goal. If you had waited, had to like extend a minute or so after. But they're bozos, and fuck them. It's good enough, I guess. And so it's gonna be Wukong jungle and Maokai top. I fear for this Maokai. I don't know if anyone knows how the lane goes, but
Agree.
it sounds fucking abysmal. Like if
Sounds
I
a
had to
little
guess,
rough.
like this Maokai is just gonna get hard farmed, and there's nothing he can really do about it. Like this is gonna be this is gonna be a fucking repeat of our series against them. Like game one where I was playing Ornn, and this guy was just beating my ass the whole game, and there's nothing you can really do. You just have to kind of take it and wave clear as best you can, and try and stall.
Yeah, I think the Maokai pick is more for the team.
Yeah. I don't know. The Maokai can get nerfed.
I kind of like both these teams. I like both their comps.
I'm apprehensive about the Corki. What's the Corki
think-
build?
I still think you go Masamune, Triforce
Triforce? Okay. You
into Rapid Fire, or although I have seen some Static Shiv rushes, which I tried it. I don't really like it. Static Shiv rush on Corki. I think
enough.
you just want to get to Triforce as fast as possible.
Do you think Maddie's gonna go with the more poke-oriented build or the auto attack build?
Yeah, you could go like Luden's Masamune. Based on their team, the poke wouldn't be bad because they're basically all squishy except for Alawi. So poke wouldn't be horrible.
I actually like the Shiv here because they're against the Alawi. I think you just put the Corki against the Alawi, and the Shiv will do a lot for wave clear against her.
That's true.
I think I like the Shiv here.
The question is he going to rush Shiv?
Yeah, we'll see.
Because you could also just go Masamune,
And
Triforce, Shiv.
Shiv later on with the intention of buying it for the split. But I guess Hydra probably does the same thing. Probably does a similar effect.
But Hydra is not as good on Corki because they changed it to Lifesteal instead of Omnivamp.
That's true, yeah. But I think it's still okay.
Yeah, it's still not bad. I'd probably do Shiv over Hydra, to be honest.
Yeah, I would say, I think.
Corki scales pretty well.
He does.
So
I think that he's going to have to do a lot of work this game. I think there's work cut out for him to deal with this, because both sides do scale well. I actually think that Banner City scales better. I think they have more tools late game. Or is that? But I could be wrong. Both sides scale well.
I agree. I think Banner City does scale better.
But I think that Kathia is definitely not out of it in the late game.
Right. Kathia still is also, like, Zaya's pretty strong at 6 items. Corki's strong at 6 items.
And, like, then the Thresh Maokai CC plus the Wukong engage, that still does a lot of, like, AoE lockdown and disruption that can allow the Corki to, do his thing.
Right.
So we'll see. I do agree. I think both teams have good drafts. I think, the elephant in the room is just Maokai into Alawi. Yeah, it's Maokai top.
I think mid goes even. I think Alawi beats Maokai. I think bot lane depends on the Thresh. And jungle,
I think that this
I'd
Wukong
prefer to have
aggressive,
Kayn on my team,
I would too.
but Wukong is not bad.
I think this is like a pretty good red Kayn game.
Right.
I think that this whole front line and engage is going to get melted.
That's true. I do think Battle City would shred Maokai and Wukong. It has to be a really well-timed engage or a really nice package. Into the back line, maybe. I think package is actually nuts. I think it's such a game-changing ability.
I do agree. I do agree.
Like, one well-placed package just wins you team fights around Dragon, Baron.
Yeah, I think
It's
that.
crazy.
I think if they have package, I think they can easily win the objective fights, right? Because you have the Maokai ult, and you can just package on top of the Maokai ult, and whoever's
Or
in there will
behind them.
die, or behind them.
So it's like they can't run.
There's nothing they can do. Like if you just go, if you get the package, if you're stuck in the package, you will die, no matter who you are.
Basically like a giant rumble ult. You never know in these games. You never know what's
You
going
never
to
do
happen.
know.
Maybe
See
they
if the
camp
ping's mid.
Alawi at level 2.
I think they need to.
Maybe they do a level 2 gank top.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Maddie won't stop talking about his huge package. Yeah, that sounds like Maddie.
30 seconds until minions
Yeah.
spawn.
Fucking Maddie. What a goon. This one's for you, Steve. Oh my god.
Shout out. This is tough. On one hand, Jackie's the ADC. On the other hand, it's Ezreal. I don't know who to pick.
Minions have spawned.
You know the real answer. Ezreal.
Ezreal.
Little standard 5-point. Nothing crazy.
No invades. Pretty shocking because there's the Thresh.
There's a Thresh. Yeah, I think they're probably just. I think it's just, no need to try and coin flip the game.
Yeah, true. You don't want to give anyone else first blood.
Yeah, I think the fear could be that like maybe you give Kayn a bunch of form, and then you just lose the game
Right.
because Kayn's like red Kayn at I don't know, fucking 5 minutes or something stupid. Both junglers starting topside. I expect to see this Kayn do 3 camp at the top and be able to gank in the Maokai, get some form, help secure the lane for Alawi. My expectation. Deck with Conqueror, how do you feel about that?
I don't mind it.
Okay.
I think it's fine.
What's the advantage to Conqueror or PTA?
Conqueror's good with. Hold on, we gotta fight in the bot lane.
Yeah, big damage going out into his Pretty Kitty and Full Metal Zac. I think that.
Conqueror's good when you're not hitting the same. It's like those long team fights.
Yeah,
And you're not hitting the same target, and like people are repositioning. I think it's good for long trades,
PT's
like the one
better
we just
for
had.
single target.
Right.
That's true. Makes sense.
I think they're both good though. They're both fine.
Yeah, that makes sense. He probably expects to be hitting this Maokai, Wukong, and Thresh a lot. So that makes sense. Wave state's a bit tough here for Jackie, assuming we're going to see a gank from Grant bottom. Potential for a freeze, or setting up for a gank, we'll see. Both junglers are going to be converging down here, as Wukong does have the faster player at the moment. Mid lane is whatever.
Nice trades coming out for mid lane.
Yeah. I don't think anything major is going to happen mid lane. It's going to be trading for the sake of trading.
How do you zoom out again?
Control Shift Z will unlock it.
Nice.
I like keeping it zoomed out. Makes it easier. It makes for a more pleasant viewing experience.
Kong is bot side on a ward though. They know they're there.
Ooh, missed the play. And the hook.
Okay.
Just some free poke there.
Junglers are 1v1ing.
This
Wukong's
is really
level 4.
good for Kayn.
Kane's
For
level
Kayn,
3.
you love this. This is a lot of red form. Wukong forced a flash too. That was disastrous. That was actually really
Nivea.
bad.
From down.
Yeah, it's basically just Kayn gets a free hit of Wukong, and Wukong forced a flash. So,
They still want to make this bot gank work.
yeah.
They got Wukong bot.
They
Maybe they
do.
want to lantern
I
him
don't
in.
know. I mean, this Wukong is pretty low. Could die. They're trying to force it. I don't like this. It's just like a waste of time to me.
I agree. I don't like it at all.
I
think
this Wukong's
Grant's
gonna
moving
reset.
top side.
Yeah, probably gonna take the Grant maybe. Maybe looking for some poke damage to the mount guy.
Trying to shove in the wave so that they can back.
Yeah. Maddie's low mana.
Oh, Grant's mid. He has no W. But he's gonna
no
have to flash.
too. I think that he doesn't have flash, but oh, good flash.
Oh, did juke him? Oh, he got him.
All right, that's really fucking bad if you're Kathia.
He's got TP though.
Yeah.
But
So low
King
kill.
First Blood is.
Yeah, dude, this fucking Maokai is suffering.
He's not too far behind in CS, so
No.
if Maokai doesn't die here,
But
it's not horrible.
Alawi's first couple levels are really bad. She's really weak for a few levels. It's like at this
TP
point
back
it
is Maokai.
starts getting scary. Maybe like a Bombies pick up here from Maokai. Not sure what he's gonna go for. Yep, Bombies. Hawthorne if he has the money, probably not. Well, now we started. Oh, it was a Cole. I actually kind of fuck with that.
I love Cole.
I think it's just like.
I think if you know you're gonna not die, you know you're gonna farm out, but you just buy a Cole.
You buy a Cole. It's free.
It's free gold.
It's actually free gold. What's it, 180 free gold? There's no reason
Yep.
not to if you know it's gonna.
Oh, nice hook.
Yep, great hook, great play. That's gonna be a dead Zillion maybe. Oh, force the flash. No ignite.
Jackie's holding her flash.
The Thresh has flash. I'm surprised Thresh didn't like ignite earlier. Whoa!
Oh my
that
goodness.
hook was crazy.
They're 4 bot though. It's party in the bot lane. That's why you hold flash. Okay.
Yeah, wait, Wukong's coming down here too. Not 6 yet. Trying to get the Zillion. Zillion does go down. Big hook.
They
Big
got
play
Grant the
tower.
hook.
Oh, this is really big here for Kathia. I think that
Wow.
Bama City assumed they had the win from the numbers advantage, but the Thresh, this Pretty Kitty hitting some disgusting hooks, making some big plays here.
That was really nice.
That was super clean, yeah.
They didn't see Wukong coming, and now Maddie gets free plates and free farm, and if you
Yeah.
lose out on experience.
That was really big here for Kathia.
Kong, it's always going to be a threat
Yep, yep.
to the back line. And no sums bot lane. All sums. Send everybody to the bot lane now. No sums.
Yep.
Wukong's,
Yeah.
I mean, Maokai's just getting beat up
Dude,
there.
again, I get it, Ben. I was there. I've been there. It sucks. Aiden has pretty good aim on the E too. Yeah,
He's going to start the dragon. They're doing it on the back timers because blue team backed, so they recognize that, shove in the waves.
Dragon.
Better tempo on the map right now.
Is the next dragon mountain? Looks like. You don't love to see that, because that means it's it's better odds that it's Cloud Soul. Which, like, if you're gonna, probably be having a early stacking, you don't really want Cloud Soul. You're gonna have Infernal or Hex or something like that. Or Ocean or Mountain.
Being, yeah, infernal.
Maybe a little scuffle here over the Rift Herald. It looks like it might just be a Kathia getting the free Herald.
Support roamed. Battle City roamed the support while Thresh stayed bot.
And gets nothing from the roam.
That's pretty standard to send your support
To the Herald, yeah.
to the Herald at 8 minutes, around that time. Now
Turns
they
on
can
the
zone
back
off the
bottom.
Ezreal.
I wish you could check the form progress. But unfortunately you can't. 'Cause I want to see how far along he is.
Jackie rushing the early boots. Berserker Greaves. I like that on most ADCs.
Yeah. This should be a dead Thresh, I think. Becky almost gets a return kill onto Grant, but not enough feathers for the E.
Also, Zillion had ult.
Old.
Had been a severe misplay on Zillion's part if he dies.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the thought process, my guess, Andrew, is that Ben didn't think he would be able to trade reliably into the Alawi. I guess. So he took Aftershock over Grasp. I noticed that earlier. I decided not to question it because I don't know.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Grasp is probably still better, but what do I know?
Nibby still doesn't have flash. Yeah, we can't look at him.
We'll fight here. Jackie getting aggressive.
We'd love to see it. Looks like with the hook. Ezreal does have
Ooh.
cleanse. Cleanse a little early.
So Zillion ult came out really early too.
They're leaving Ezreal alive.
Yeah. It was pretty early Zillion ult. Couldn't bait them in enough. And Ben might go down here to the Wukong.
Well, Nibby still doesn't have flash.
Ooh.
Egg form?
Wukong does flash for it.
Yeah, you gotta give the kill to Maddie, I think.
Thank God.
Yep.
Yeah, you want to make sure you got it before the egg came up. But yeah, really big that it goes to the Corki.
I don't know if they had Anivia's flash timer, but extremely unfortunate river roaming from Anivia.
He gets caught out. Maddie also has a coal, almost finished too. I wish you could buy a second coal. That'd be tight. Finish the first one, back by another
Yeah, just spam goals.
Like, I know what I'm doing this game. Coal. We've had some
They're doing really well.
Gathia? Yeah.
Yeah, they're up. CS leads in every lane except top, which is expected. Jungle's behind in CS, but up in kills.
I think the Maokai sustains him pretty good. I'm surprised. I thought he'd struggle more.
Grant's pathing topside. We could see a dive here in the top lane.
It seems scary to me.
Yeah, this is
Speed poke. I mean, he's gonna get pretty low.
Grant's just taking the grump. I don't think they're gonna. They may or may not dive.
Maokai is pretty low.
Grant's gonna see him.
He does not actually. I think he's
he
just out
doesn't?
of. I think he's just out of vision. Or if he decided it's not worth it. It's pretty scary going from Maokai because Maokai has the W to dodge something, plus the ult. Just a lot of CC under tower.
We got a Black Cleaver rush from Malawi with Sunfire rush on Maokai.
Yeah, Clear Rush is pretty standard, I think.
Maybe he's gonna have to flash. She does. She's still gonna die.
And the Nivea goes down. That was so much damage.
That was
And it
That
goes
was a lot
to
of
the
damage.
Corki too. That's really big.
Wukong's got Defiance under. Corki had a Sheen item
Wait,
too, so they're auto
This
attacks.
Corki's huge.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I didn't realize he's got a full mana immune and up entry 2 boots and halfway towards Triforce.
Yeah, he's
He's large.
he's popping off. Yes, he's got package. It looks like he's roaming bot.
I think it's good. Maybe a little engagement here for the dragon. We'll see if
They
try
do
and
want to make a
force the bottom.
play.
They might try
Yeah,
force-
they
might
wanna
just
make a
use
play
the
before
package.
dragon.
Yeah, they're just gonna start it. Package is still more than half. Half timer. How long does it last? A minute? Let me get it.
Yeah, I think it's a minute.
So he's probably got like 40 seconds left, 30 seconds left. Guarantees dragon maybe get one pick off of it. Now onto the edge. Whoa, that was super weird here.
It says ulti.
Of course, use it on himself.
Maybe at that point you don't use it.
Yeah, I wouldn't use it. But it, though you'll have it up when you respawn. You respawn a little bit faster.
Corki is huge.
Yeah, this is really bad for Man City actually. Nice hook, nice play. Grant, a lot of damage here. does live though.
One bright side for Bandle City is Alawi is still split pushing, got turret.
Yeah, like for
First
me,
turret.
that was the main reason why I was concerned about the, well, why I favored Bandle City in the first place. Was I think the Alawi is going to be super hard to deal with.
I think I still think the answer is you send Maddie to match the Alawi. They both have
That's
TP,
yeah.
so it's not.
Get Maddie to go there, and if he has Shiv, if he has like a later Shiv, which I wouldn't hate. Yeah, it's a lot of wave clear. I think it's pretty hard for the Alawi to actually push. You can only do something with cannons, and even then, he can probably just use a few rockets, press Q, kill the cannon. Nice hook here.
Great hook. This Anivia
Yo,
is
this
not
Anivia
having
is
a good time.
She's just getting absolutely farmed. 0-3-0. TP in here from the Alawi. I was just press ult and do a lot of fucking damage.
Oof, Alawi just shredded. Corky.
Yeah, I
And
think
no one
Cat
died.
is very fortunate no one died. That could have gone really poorly. They both were super low. If they both died there, that would have been really bad. Like if the Alawi got the shutdown on Corky, like that's your lose con, you know?
Anivia, their main job is to wave clear, so it's not the worst thing ever that they're falling behind, because they can always just wave clear.
Yeah, it's not a huge deal, right? Like, she can press R, she can still use the whatchamacallit thing, the super S wall. The wall can still make it quite tough for, like, to fall upon a Maokai engage. Like, you wall off the Maokai ult. And you can, like, potentially stop some of the teammates from getting through. She'll still do her job. She doesn't need to be strong.
Maddie's beating up Alawi a little bit.
Oh, not anymore.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. And he lost that, and now he's dead for it. Yeah, like you said, like, he was beating up Maddie a little bit. I think he's like, oh shit, I'm kind of beating him up.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and he beat himself. Looks like Grant got the Shadow Assassin form. Not sure how long he has to wait for it, but he will be going red this game.
If Alawi doesn't land that physical, that like spirit
E.
pull,
Yeah, the E, yeah.
yeah.
If you send it that E, then it's
I think
super strong, but
I think
Corky could.
yeah, Corky would have been fine. I
You
think that
could
they
do
had the same
2-1
idea that
maybe.
we did. You send the Corky against Alawi.
Yeah, yeah. I think you have to. The Maokai can't do it. The
Right.
Wukong can't do it. The Xayah can't do it. Well, Xayah can a little bit, I guess.
I think you send Maokai to match the Anivia. You send bot lane
Yeah.
to mid.
Yep.
Corky to top.
I want to see what Maddie goes third. I know, like, for Corky, you're really looking for that third item power spike. Jackie's kind of dying to the Anivia, but
Hey, flash or flash?
I think that Sarah could have. I think Pasta Man could have just. She could have continued through the turret maybe, but doesn't get it. Not a huge deal.
This is a little
Ooh,
greedy.
Grant's E ran out.
You need Thresh to be behind the Xayah so that Thresh can lantern Xayah out.
Grant's E ran out, and he couldn't get through to the Xayah there. Smalkai's doing fine right now. Never mind.
Every time we say somebody's doing fine against the Alawi,
Dude, hey, we
she chunks them for 50%.
We experienced this firsthand. It's not fun. I think Alawi is just so strong right now that, like, if it's a game where she can't really punish too hard, it feels pretty miserable.
Maddie does have Triforce. He's gonna stack his Manamune soon. He'll be pretty strong. He'll shred basically anybody.
Except maybe Alawi.
Except maybe Alawi. Looks like they're trying to get prio for this dragon. Walking in as a team to get vision, which is what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
You also want
Going
to try to get
bits.
priority in the mid wave.
Yeah, dude, it feels so bad if you're lawful dog. You come back to lane, get hit by a single E, and then suddenly you're so low enough that you're like scared for your life.
They do have package. Oh, Maddie's gonna go. I think he's gonna go top with the
Yeah,
package.
she has no mana. You might just rip it. Yep.
Package did not hit. Ooh,
Oh, he
nice
missed.
dodge.
That's a really
That
big
was-
shutdown. Really clean.
That was a slick dodge.
Yeah, the dodge over the Alawi, the dodge to the E was incredibly.
Ooh,
important.
teleporting to the turret. It was at
Yeah.
2 HP.
Wukong's doing a lot of work here. So Jillian ulted himself. Great, you know.
Jackie almost pulled off the
Wow.
1v2. But here comes Maokai. Nivea is. Does she have egg? Oh, she does. You gotta cook her. You gotta cook the egg. You got a Sunfire Cave. Cook the egg.
Get a little,
He's
a
backing
little, little scrambled egg. Hard boiled. Yeah, I think Kathy's got a pretty solid lead here.
This game could go either way for me, I think.
But it's still
this
so
is-
close that I think that this early lead is going to really just like dictate the early objectives.
I think Pasta Man is playing extremely well on this
I agree.
Wukong.
I agree.
Finding plays. A Bruiser Assassin backline. Miss Pretty Kitty is walking into melee range. Gets the hook, but
Yeah, this is not a tanky Thresh. This Thresh has Shurima
That
and Moby
was
Boots. Yeah, that-
possibly lag.
I don't think so. This happened against us. I don't know if you remember that. There was a lot of times when the Thresh would just randomly walk in and die.
Walking in melee range.
Yep.
Perhaps thinking her team was behind her. Maokai going Evan Shroud because he knows that his job is to CC.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
This is the Alawi. Let's see, they give it to Alawi. 97 damage because of the Tiamat or whatever it's called. He's going right at your third. But if you miss the E on Alawi, like she's so unthreatening.
Oh, we got a
I think
gank.
This will be scary here.
It is. You need anti-heal for her. You need anti-heal for the Alawi!
Yeah. I could have told you that was gonna happen. The Wukong was a little bit late. She killed the turret.
They
And,
never
like,
learn.
Yeah, you had to, for that to work, you had to try and burst her before the E came out. Once the E came out and she got one flame off, it was kind of over.
How many times are we going to see this in a BoozeBash game? 2v1 Alawi.
A lot. We have TP in here from the Anivia, oh, from the Alawi. She flashes across the wall into the back line. I think she might have extended to the
She doesn't have ult.
Yeah, you can't really be doing that as Alawi. They're gonna disengage.
She managed to
Xayah
stop the
ult.
Baron. I think,
But they
I
can't
think
really
with
do
this,
it.
yeah, this Corky poke might be a little too much to start the Baron. I think you
Corky
don't
only
do
one
it.
rocket though. It is a big one, but there's only one left. Yeah, it's gonna got their losses. No biggie. I'll be right back.
Looks like Maddie is going Ravenous Hydra second. Not a bad buy. See, we got Corky pushing mid, Drag coming up soon. We got no one on the bot side of the map. No one pushing the sideline on the bot side. I do think they should send Maokai, people with TPs, to the side lanes. Looks like there's a fight here. who caught who here. Looks like this Pretty Kitty's gonna go down, but she barely survives. Kane forced to ult. It's just so hard to fight into Anivia. Oh, we got Corki in the back line. Flashes forward from Anivia. Looks like it's a 2v3. Corki is still very strong. Oh my goodness. Pasta Man is going crazy in the Dragon Pit, ulting Anivia. Oh, you don't want to go in the melee range. Oh, there's the egg again. Can't cook the egg fast enough. An ace for Bandle City. They're gonna get the drag. It's a cloud drag. Fight was all over the place. Flashes used, Anivia flash, Ezreal flash, Zillion flash. Corki flashed.
Red team has slain the dragon.
I still think you send Maokai bot lane, he has TP. Let him get Prio if he can. Or just match the Alawi. Then you send the other 4 top side of the map. Hover around Baron, try to get vision. Contest vision. Try to get Prio in mid before you contest anything. So these teams are content to not fighting until, I would assume, the next objective, which would be Baron. Wow, he's splitting bot. Getting priority in bot. No one's answering the Alawi yet. They're pinging the Baron. They want to start the Baron. Maybe they're trying to get Alawi to stop splitting, or maybe they know Alawi doesn't have TP. Oh, they got the package. They're engaging with the Corki package. Corki deletes Zillion before Zillion can even... Oh, he's going to delete Ezreal too. Now they're going to go on to the Baron. Alawi is still splitting. They're sending one back to deal. Now they're saying, no, we just rush the Baron. Then we'll Baron back afterwards. Alawi's going to get the inhib, but it's for the Baron. Nivea is hovering around, maybe looking for some type of a steal. I think it's a little silly. Nivea, you just got to go mid. Shove the wave in. Alawi's TPing. Oh, Thresh stops the Alawi TP. The Thresh is probably going to die for it. Which, maybe at that point you let Alawi TP.
All right.
However, Alawi loses the cooldown TP. You missed a lot, Sammy.
I heard it.
Oh, you did. You had your headphones on?
I did. But I didn't really understand. Give me a rundown. Give me a rundown.
Basically, Alawi is splitting bot. Kathy decided, you know what, we're going to do Baron. Corki had packaged, and then when Red tried to contest him, they packaged, engaged, killed Ezreal, killed Zillion before Zillion could even ult. Won the fight, got Baron, however, Alawi did
Man
get
getting
in
caught
him.
out right now. GA popped.
Yes, that...
No time for recap. Ooh, almost gets a Zillion return, but...
Zillion does have ulti.
Yep.
Plasma Man losing their GA.
Yep, that's actually a big deal. God, this Alawi is fucking gigantic. She has 4 items.
276 CS at 28 minutes. Almost 10 CS a minute, basically.
They should do a little speed up too. Yeah,
Kathy does have Baron, but don't know if they're going to do a whole lot with it. Maybe it's just better just to take it off the map.
Oh, this is really bad here for Kathia. They do not want this. Yeah, get out, cut your losses. Why did they not get out? What's wrong with them?
They don't have anti-heal. They do not have anti-heal.
They do. The Alawi had it. Or the Maokai had it. Red Bull.
Oh, did he? No.
But the problem was, so the Alawi hit the E on the Maokai before the rest of them even got there. So which means
that
that
was
like because she kind of needs to like set up in the team fight before she starts popping off, right? She did the E, you gotta press the ult. So she already hit the E, and she had like so many tentacles from the ult. It was a horrible decision. They could have gotten out too and just overextended for no reason.
I really think you send Corki to
I think
Axelawi.
you send Corki solo.
Poke her down.
Yeah. The Corki has to be on side lane duty. He doesn't have a choice.
He has solid wave clear. He can poke her down. He can play safe. Send Maokai to the opposite side lane with TP.
Yeah, they do have 2 TPs to play with. You know?
Go 3v3 mid. And then send... Because it's easier to make a play on Anivia than it is on Maokai, I think. So...
Whole team's showing up here for the dragon. 20, 15 seconds. It is Cloud Soul. Maybe not what everyone's looking for.
It's third Drake for everybody. It's not a
Yeah.
big deal if you give it up.
No, but it was a huge rocket onto the Zillion. Like almost half health him with one rocket.
Yeah,
Kind of crazy actually.
Yeah. Maddie's getting
He's almost well built.
Void Staff last, which I agree with because
It's so good. It's just it's so much damage.
yep. You also want to be able to kill the Alawi.
Yeah.
She has MR.
She doesn't have a ton of MR, but she's got enough.
They have vision around the dragon.
Ooh,
Oh.
this Kane's getting caught out here.
He was caught on a ward. He's got an ult.
It is a red Kane. He's making a lot of space
Wukong
in
in the back line.
This Kane, gets caught by the hook. Crazy hook from this pretty
Kane
Kane.
tanking 3 champions.
Yeah, the
Finally
Kane,
dies.
He bought a lot of space, but not enough. This Wukong eviscerated the backline of Vandal City. But still an even game.
Still have several TPs up on both sides.
Why are they committing? There's no reason to commit.
Yeah, I think
I think you just cut your losses. That might be a free pick on the Thresh, though. Well, they could overextend here into Pasta Man and Matty Patty.
Ezreal has a flash. Ezreal flashes away. Zach.
Oh, he's dead. He's super dead. Game froze
Yep.
a bit, but
Yep, game is still frozen for me.
there we go. Zach died.
Corki
And the egg
wants to kill
died.
the Anivia.
What are they doing? It was like an ego play where they're just like thinking, "Oh, we're better than them.
This
We're
is,
doing this." Like, what's happening?
Yeah, there's a hectic gameplay going on right now.
Yeah, they're taking these obviously bad fights. I don't know why.
Blue team's inhibitors respond soon.
You still got TP on everybody.
Mhm.
Nobody's using them. They're content with just running around the map with their TPs up together.
I heard TP shit. You know, why did I never use that? I heard it's a bad. I heard it was useless. Only to get back
Hey,
to
maybe
lane
in solo
faster.
queue.
I heard it was the get back to lane faster summoning spell,
Yeah, that's it.
not a macro tool.
I think they're not using it because they're worried that the fight will be over by the time the TP channels, which I get, you know,
Yeah.
that maybe someone gets blown up and you want to be there for the ensuing fight instead of, you know, waiting for the channel, but missing out on experience and EXP. I mean, experience and EXP. Experience and gold.
I mean, I will say, I do think it's pretty important for all 4 of the people with TP this game to be there early, right? I think Nivea has
Right.
so much zone control that she wants to be there early to zone.
Right,
The Alawi has
Anivia I
set
can see
The
to not.
Alawi has set tentacles, so she's gonna be there.
Corki-
And she's there early.
Right, Corki I could also see you want to poke
And
as
then
Corki.
Maokai,
yeah.
I think that the timing on your ult kind of like it needs to be good sometimes. Like if they're gonna engage in super
That
close.
was
That was
incredibly
really close. Like if they're gonna
Zillion's
engage
trying
in
to-
here, he's beating.
Zillion's trying to stop their backs.
Not worth it.
Maybe they thought. I think Zillion's thinking was that Alawi was pushing, so maybe if you stop all their backs, they can get the inhib.
Even still, it's not worth it. It's not like you're ending the game off of it. I'm not
Yeah,
kidding.
that's true.
It's one inhib, and like, she was pretty far away. I think just maybe like a misread situation. Not a huge deal. He's not worth much money. He's 0-7.
Finally, we
Well,
got
that was
Corki in the side lane with the Baron.
Alawi has
He's
gargoyle.
thinking, you know
too.
what?
I love
Yeah,
that
that's,
gargoyle pick up.
Gargoyle and
She's
Sterix.
322 armor, 250 MR. I mean, she's so tanky.
Yeah. Oh, we got Wukong behind him.
Wukong is
Oh, the
deleting
hook
this
onto the
Ezreal.
Zac. That was clean.
Kane does get the ult off, but he dies. Dies to ignite inside the ult.
And we have Anivia wave clearing.
Ooh.
This is why you get Anivia, to wave clear.
Yep.
At this
can't
point,
do Baron. The Baron minion.
Lowy backed. They're setting Wukong to the side lane to push that. So that just in case Anivia wave clears and they can't get this turret, they can at least get the bot lane turret. Because you don't really need Wukong. Oh my goodness,
Wow,
a big
he is
rocket.
So threatening.
Yep.
Wait, the Zillion died.
Yep.
I didn't even
There's a big one.
Yeah, there's a big one.
From Corki.
I didn't even register it. You just got deleted.
And that's why you pick Corki, because you know these games are going to go to at least 35 minutes. You want someone that scales.
Do they have a package up? No package up right now. What's the cooldown on that? 3. Oh, he just used it. 3.5 minutes. It'll be up for Baron, not for Solo.
Corki going to the side lane again. Drag is up. He does have TP, so he can even TP early. This is what he can do. You can set, he pushes the wave. He pushes it into the turret. Maybe bait someone into thinking. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And then just go a little early.
Or if they don't respond, you just keep pushing.
That's
He
better
built up
than not using a
towers.
TP at all.
Yeah, I agree. You have it, you should use it. Use time around against Anivia. The Anivia might just get poked out here. That could be really bad for them. Like, if Anivia gets poked out, it could be tough for her to TP in and have a lot of value.
Right. He's staying. Getting priority on the wave again. Blue team is getting vision around the Drake. Great vision so far.
Oh my god,
Poking
the big one
out
does
the
so much
Anivia.
damage. Yeah, that's
Doing
what I was worried
exactly
about.
what you said.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Yep. They want to start the Drake. I think they're okay with giving it Cloud Soul.
He's not using TP. He's just running there.
Yep.
They're not going to contest it.
I can honestly hear Zach saying I don't care
Yep.
about Cloud Soul.
I was actually just going to say that. Zach said it's Cloud Soul, who gives a shit?
Well, that was TPing.
She's super dead. Big mistake.
You don't know, maybe. Got anti-heal. Gonna have a stone plate.
Oh. She didn't use Gargoyle. Big mistake.
Oh my goodness, this Wukong is shredding everyone in the backline.
So is the...
Ezreal's on 2 HP. If they get this Ezreal, the game might be over.
The
I
Anivia's
think the game could be over here.
I think it'll be over. Actually, a gigantic misplay by Hayden. He kind of TP'd in and died. He didn't even use his Gargoyles. Stoneplate would have given him 1800 HP to work with there. That could have been enough. Because he started getting his shit off, you know? I think game might be over.
Yeah, I think that's the game.
He has too much to do.
50 seconds on Anivia. Anivia's the wave clear. I think the game's just over.
Yep. They're just going to focus the buildings.
Looking for a miracle play here.
Again, Grant dies middle ult again. Oh, game 1 goes away with Kathia, and the channel point economy is completely upended. Love that with the question mark.
Yep.
I respect that. I love that. Banlo City showing that the first 3 weeks were flukes. Once again, you know, they kind of come apart the seams.
Especially that first one. That first one
was a big fluke. Flukel City.
Oh my, Corki dishing out the deeps.
Yeah, he put his team on his back in the late game. The damage was insane.
I really like the Corki pick.
I think the Wukong actually, for me, is MVP of game 1. Obviously, he has crazy Corki damage. It's pretty insane. Oh, chat can't see that.
Yeah, Wukong.
But I think the Wukong had an excellent early game. It was a pretty significant impact from her. Some would say a jungle gap.
The Wukong was going crazy.
Yeah.
Team fights.
She always found a route in the back line. Really well played by Pasta Man.
It's tough for the back line.
Yeah.
Wukong's just a tough champion to deal with. Goes in Viz, he sees you, can also basically assassinate you. I'm pretty surprised that both teams, more so the Alawi team, to commit to team fights when it's like you have a
Yeah,
splitting strategy.
I felt like if they had relied on the split, they had a much better chance in this game. But I feel like there's so many team fights where they're committing and just kept on going in, and I didn't know why. It was
Yeah,
like
they're
it was
opting in
obviously
for the
bad
team fight.
fights,
Yeah, they're opting into the team fight when that's not really what they want to
and
do,
they
especially
didn't
with Alawi.
they didn't itemize for it. Like they have the hull breaker. Maybe they felt like they had to, like they couldn't win off the split. But I
Right.
don't think that's true. The Alawi was strong enough. They could have. Like she was by far the strongest person on their team, and the second strongest in the map, right behind the Corki.
Maybe they think they can't 4v5 because they think Corki will poke them out too much.
It's true. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the
Because
thought process, but there's definitely a lot of team fights that looked really bad for them, and they got out and they recommitted. So we'll see. I think that this series is far from over. I hope we see game 3. I think that it will be. I expect City to clap back here. Tighten up the team fighting, tighten up decision making in the macro and the comms, and I think they can get there. Or maybe Acathia can take City down a peg.
I imagine they don't let Corki through again. But if they do, I think you try to be a little bit more aggressive towards the Corki. Because Corki is pretty weak, 1 through 5. And even, I'd say even up to level 10. Pretty gankable.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had a text. Well, I could not focus on that. What was up? What were you saying? I apologize for being a bad co-host with you. But Steve, did you see the message in our team chat? We might be playing
In
tomorrow.
Zon?
Yeah. I hope we don't play tomorrow. Tomorrow's bad for me. Tomorrow is bad for me. Whatever. We'll see. All right. Hopefully we get a lobby up soon. Get into the next game. But yeah. So far, strong showing here from Acathia.
And some really great gameplay overall, I think, from Acathia.
I would agree. I would agree. I think that I think they played the team fights really well. I think that's Pretty Kitty, Thresh. When they played against us, Miss Pretty Kitty and Pasta Man were doing. They were actually kind of going crazy, but it wasn't enough. Like we had too many other things going well for us. But here, I think like
Right.
Miss Pretty Kitty went absolutely wild in the early game. So did Pasta Man. They had such a huge impact early that it was kind of tough for Bino City to get like their feet cemented, and then this Corki just came alive.
A couple of big mistakes,
Yep.
like trying to fight Alawi 1v2 a couple times,
And 1v3, there's some
1v3.
pretty bad, pretty bad overcommits into the Alawi that, to me, like screamed, just cut your losses. So many times that
Right.
they.
And I don't think they'll make those mistakes again.
I don't think so. I don't think so there.
I think
I think
they'll
they'll
play
tighten it up.
cleaner against the Alawi. They won't fight her unless they have anti-heal like Ignite.
And CC plus range.
Right.
So we'll see. I think that overall though, they had a pretty clear game plan for the Alawi. Just leave the Corki in the side lane, and it'll be fine. Corki's safe enough that it didn't matter. Alright. Lobby's up. Hopefully we can get into game 2 here pretty soon.
Wait, are you in the lobby?
Yeah, you're in the lobby too.
Oh yeah. Who's missing? Oh, nobody.
No one. They just have to go up. We're just waiting on the draft link. But that was actually a really good game one. I was very happy with that game. I think that it was close but decisive. I think that both teams had a lot going for them. Hopefully, game continues just like that. Let's draft. Where link? Alright, we got the link. I'm going to pull it up. Daniel's Butler service now. Kathia IT help desk. So we're keeping the sides the same. Kathia ops for blue side. I think they decided that their
I think
idea
they
was right, but I don't necessarily think it
they
was.
maybe even ban the Wukong here.
I think you banned Thresh.
Thresh did make some plays. That's
I
true.
think that like they're just gonna pick this Thresh no matter what. We're getting to the draft now, but like this Thresh is always good. There's never a game where Thresh is bad. Thresh is good into everything. It's if you look at Miss Pretty Kitty's ranked history, it's just exclusively Thresh. She's hard spamming it, not playing anything else. So you're taking off of comfort. Is a strong pick in general. It's always viable. I think you dropped this Diana ban. The Diana ban didn't make sense to me anyways. Like, if maybe your thoughts like you picked the Kayn, ban the Diana, but
I think I'd
she's
rather play
shown
against Diana
than Wukong.
than
Me too.
Wukong. Yeah.
Like she's clearly shown that she has more than one jungler. So to me, you know, if you're banning these two, the Yone and Katarina always, then like I think the Thresh is the next best ban. Because it's super fucking annoying. I don't think it's gonna be same bans here from Akathia. Yep, same bans. We'll see if Beta will rent it back. I hope they don't ban the Diana. The Diana ban was bad, in my opinion.
Wonder what they're
Ban the
thinking.
Wukong, wow.
Yeah, I was thinking Wukong. Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty destructive.
Yeah.
She put in some work.
They couldn't let the Ezreal do anything in the team fights.
So Sarah has been like spamming Kayn in ranked. Not Wukong though. She doesn't play much Wukong. But I think the reason why Ben was okay with leaving the Kayn in is that she only plays blue. I think blue's a lot worse as a general sense, right? Like if you just pick a
Right.
bunch of like bruisers and tanks, blue Kayn's kind of useless. I don't think
I
she's played any red Kayn.
I agree. I prefer Red Kayn over blue. When Zyra Khan, very
Love that.
powerful bot lane duo
I love that.
against Lulu could be very, very good.
We're gonna see a cog here from Jackie maybe. He made Jinx. It's a cog.
It is a Kog'Maw.
And
They're
Ari.
going Coggy.
Very interesting. Blind picking the
Picking-
mid like this.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to blind pick the mid, to be honest.
I
Maybe
wasn't either, but I get it.
maybe they thought Maddie said something like, "Oh, I can kill this guy." Last game, he was playing a little bit more aggressive.
I don't know. I feel like Maddie could have waited, right? Like they didn't ban the
I
Ari
mean, yeah.
last time,
Definitely, they definitely could have waited for sure.
but maybe he's like, I don't care what they play. I'll just pick this no matter what, and be fine. Pick up the Maokai here for Grant, almost assuredly. I expect we'll see two more top lane bans from both sides probably. Maybe a Garen
I was surprised they
Maybe a
didn't pick the
Heimer.
Kane
for Banel.
for Ikathia for
Oh, for them, for
Pasta
Kathia.
Man.
I think
Yeah.
I'm a little surprised too. I think if she was willing and comfortable to go red Kane, I think it's always strong. But if
Wait,
it's
doesn't this
blue,
pretty
I'm
kitty
amazing.
play Ari? Am I tripping
She-
on that?
I think she does. All right, shit, I gotta look. Yeah, we're seeing some roll swaps here.
It could
That's
be.
a good
It could be a
Shout
cheeky
out.
roll swap.
Could be a little cheeky. I know she does play Ari, but I don't know how much or how much recently. I mean, she has 1.2 million mastery on Ari. That's quite a bit.
Oh my god.
But she also has
My
1.6 million on Kaisa. So
They might be setting Maddie top and saving the counter pick top lane for Maddie.
Maddie, they don't have last overall.
But they already picked Maokai, which I guess could be jungle.
It's jungle, I think, almost 100%. Pretty much everything Hayden plays is like bruiser carry tops. He doesn't really play many like these supportive tanks.
Ban the Olaf. He didn't ban the Alawi. Ban the Camille. Let's see if they're going to opt into...
The no Alawi ban makes sense to me here. You have 3 ranged already. Like, I think
Right.
Alawi is actively bad against this. Like maybe she's
Yeah, I
good in
think
the 1v1 against those split, but like she can't team fight ever.
Right,
So
Alawi
you're
against...
into this team, like she can't team fight ever, so you're hard forcing her to be on the split. And if she can't win the split single-handedly, then she's pretty useless. Pick the Jace.
Right.
That's a Hayden Jace. His Jace was pretty good. He shit on me.
Alawi, I don't know, I think the Alawi was fine, especially last game. They just opted into team fights that they didn't have to.
Yeah.
I think you just leave Alawi in the side lane and just...
I like that they didn't pick it, though. I think that last game, it looked a lot better because there was a lot more close range. They're picking the Kayn now. What do you think Maddie plays top lane? Into Jace. Fiora, maybe? I don't know. Does he play Fiora? Kale.
Kale.
So it looks like it'd be Maddie on Kale. Assuming that we got it right.
I would like this pick a lot, actually. Again, it's the same logic as the Corki pick. It's,
Yeah.
you know that the game is going to go to 35 minutes.
And I mean, Kale's just a monster early game.
Oh,
Mordekaiser.
okay. I see. Switching to Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser's still pretty good.
I think it's probably just in the Maddie Ari, right?
Yeah, it might be a Maddie Ari. Maybe they... Maybe they talked about it.
Because I mean, what would Lawful Dog play? I don't think he doesn't play Ari, and he doesn't play anything else except for Mordekaiser. So, I mean, I'm sure he could play Lulu, right? And his ADC is actually pretty good, but I'm pretty sure it's the same rules.
Victor. Scaling mid.
Well, Bama has a lot more scaling now. So does Akathia,
Victor is quite strong.
though. Honestly, I don't see how Akathia really deals with this Kog'Maw. Am I crazy?
Well, Kathia has the Kog'Maw.
How does Bano deal with this Kog'Maw? Am I crazy?
I think it'll be tough, but I think...
The only way they can really do it is maybe like a Maokai, like a cheeky Maokai ult or like a flash engage from the Maokai Rakan.
It would have to be a flank, I think. A Maokai flank and Victor blows up the Kog'Maw. I think you'd have to have Victor blowing. Or Xayah and Rakan just get really ahead.
Yeah, I feel like this Kog with the Lulu, I think is going to be extremely hard to kill if she spaces properly.
I do think it's going to be tough, but it's going to be on the Kog'Maw's positioning. All on the Kog'Maw's position.
I think the Kog'Maw, if played well, can like do a lot of work this game. I don't know. How's the top lane matchup? Anyone have any insight? I don't fucking know either of these top laners. I don't know Jace or Mordekaiser at all. I feel like my thought going in would be Jace would win early.
I agree. I think I don't know. Top lane is my worst lane, but I think Jace. It's Jace favored slightly.
I guess to be early. I think Jace wins a lot of lanes the first few levels just because he's ranged.
Right.
Then he might struggle, like level 3 to something. But usually by level 9, he's pretty strong again. So I'm not sure how it goes with this lane. Well, let's see what Lolitics says, and I'll take it at face value, and not think about it any further.
Is that fear I smell?
I think if it's Maddie on Ari, he could.
It's neutral. It's Jace favored to neutral.
I think Maddie on this Ari. I think he wants backline access with the Ari.
Yeah.
Kill Victor, kills Xayah. And if Pasta Man does go Blue Cane, there are a lot of good Blue Cane targets on this team. I do think Red Cane is better. I don't hate Blue Cane this game.
I don't either.
If you can
You
kill
know,
the Victor,
I'll say
even the
it.
Rakan gets squishy.
I actually really don't like this Ari pick. I usually feel like Ari's always good, but I feel like she's not good here. I think that like she can't really. There's not really much of a front line for her to deal with, except like it's like the Rakan and Maokai, but you don't really care about them. I feel like she can't get into the back line reliably enough and with enough help. Like she only has the cane to really help her with that. I feel like she's gonna struggle to get to the back line and do enough work reliably. I think that like they can outrange her. Like the Jace will outrange her, and the Victor can outrange her and like just eating away and like spacing better. I don't know. I think that this Ari could struggle a bit, and I think this Mord might struggle a bit. Like they have a lot of ways to kite this Mordekaiser with the Victor, the Maokai,
You get more
Xayah.
to take away the Maokai or the Rakan to get on the Ahri, and then you get Ahri to try to get Jace, Victor, Xayah. Whoever frontliner's best left, you have Kog'Maw shred him.
I mean, we'll
Kog'Maw
see.
obviously takes cleanse here because you get flash charmed by Rakan.
I hope his cane's red. I actually really hope his cane is red. I feel like they might lack a front line here, otherwise. And cane can help. Even though I do think blue cane might be better for the game. So like dive with the Ari. I don't know. She's probably just going blue. No, it's a Maddie Ari. No, oh it is. It's Maddie. Wait,
No, it's no, it's
Maddie's on
It's-
Lulu right now.
Maddie's on Lulu.
They're swapping. Wait, they're not.
They're not swapping. It is in fact Miss Pretty Kitty Ahri, Maddie on Lulu.
I don't know why. What are you guys doing?
I think they played it like a few days ago, Lulu Kog'Maw with Maddie as Lulu, and they really liked it.
Really?
Yeah.
Call me crazy, but I feel like that's not the optimal setup.
I think the lane. I actually think this could be good for bot lane. Actually.
You think they're gonna win? I
Yeah,
can
I
see
think
it.
Maddie's. I think Lulu might be a bit more of a. Maddie will know to contest CS more. He'll know to bully more. I can see them winning bot lane.
I do think that Lulu can 1v2 bot lane because she's so strong early. So yeah, I think it could be right here. Like this bot lane could, for Balin could get behind. We'll see. I've never
I
seen
think
this pretty
Jackie.
kitty Ari.
I haven't either. I think
So we'll
Jackie
see.
could play. I think she can play ADCs very well when you have people playing for her, which in this case would be Maddie. So I think she has a chance here to pop off.
I agree.
Obviously,
Oh, that was the first thing we talked about. Was I think this Cog has if they play well has a lot of options in this game and can do a lot of work because they don't have anyone to get on the Cog reliably or the Lulu for that matter.
they could go for another split angle with Jace splitting instead of the Alawi.
I mean, they're always gonna do that. I think Hayden plays like King Nazgul and it's like sits AFK in the side lane a lot and it's super
Yes,
annoying.
but last game they TP'd in for team fights that were unnecessary. I think this
and they
time.
lost. I think he's gonna sit in the sideline. I think he'll show up for objectives, right? Because he has the Q poke. He has like half
Yeah.
health with Kog'Maw for no reason from a screen away. Could be decent.
I would like to see 4 TPs for the solo laners again, but I wouldn't be surprised if Hari takes Ignite.
I think Ari's gonna take TP. That's my guess.
I would like to see that.
Yeah, I think that she's not gonna be killing this Victor.
I don't know. You know, I mean, Victor's pretty vulnerable. He's pretty immobile.
Sure. With a Kane gank for sure. Maybe, I don't know.
Jace is
I hope Jackie
kind
takes.
of immobile.
Like Jackie should take cleanse. Usually I'm about Ghost.
Oh, 100%.
I usually think
Oh,
Ghost is great
100%.
on COD, but it's a great cleanse game. Like the only way you lose is a Maokai ult.
Yeah, you the only way you lose is Flash Recon Charm or Maokai
Maokai ult,
W or
something like
ult.
So I think that
Take cleanse.
cleanse is
Get a lot more
it's
peace
so
of
hard.
mind.
It's so hard for you to die.
Yep.
We're on the same page, so it must be correct. Alright, we're getting to game now. Well, I can go ahead and add a win tick. If I can remember how to do that. To blue side. Boom. One win for Kathia up in the series. For the first time this BoozeBash, Bandle City's down and behind in terms of the overall game score. Which I love. I love that they're getting their egos checked here a bit. They've been very confident in their team's abilities.
They bet all their points on a victory today.
I did too, to be fair. And I lost all my points. So I'm looking to make it back here.
I didn't bet any.
I bet it all just because I thought the Alawi would just split push me too much. But they didn't split with it. So it wasn't too much.
They split a little bit. Not enough.
Not enough. I think that they stuck hard to the split. I think it would have been a much closer game. But we'll see. We're on to game 2 now.
Agree.
Fresh game. Fresh start.
Good. Everybody's got to reset their mental. Already
Yep.
starting Dark Seal.
Chad.
Lord starting Torn
D
Shield. I like it.
Interesting. I like it against the Jace a lot. Yeah.
D Shield with that
Interesting.
Resolve
Say-
rune
say
that restores health.
Revitalize?
Is,
No, oh, he might have misclicked. He has bone plating.
Revitalize with
No-
Dorn
no-
Shield is OP as hell.
Plus second wind. So like the second wind.
Oh, yeah, second
revitalize-
wind.
Yeah, no second wind. He took
Yeah.
bone plating. He
The
does
one
have
that restores
revitalize,
health.
but That's second wind.
Second one, yeah. Second one with Dorn Shield is like nuts.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, if you're melee versus ranged, here's a cheat code. You take Revitalize, you take Second Wind, and you take Doran Shield, and you just have like ridiculous sustain in lane by existing and getting hit. Like if you get hit, it heals you if it's a small enough damage. So,
And it gets even better on low health.
and it does. It's actually crazy.
Oh, we got a cheeky level 2 gank. Oh, Maokai's bot lane.
Well, I'm behind. What the fuck?
It was, in fact, a not cleanse Cosmo.
Wow. I was behind. I don't know how that happened. I was like a minute behind. He was
Oh,
just,
were you?
Yeah, he was just starting the camp when you said that he was ganking. So.
Are you on 225, 26?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Okay, alright, good.
Yep. I love that adaptation. Game froze. Classic.
Yeah, I agree.
But I love that
Especially with no
like,
cleanse.
no cleanse on the cog. And now that they kind of put all their eggs. No, the biggest egg in the bot lane now is Maddie support.
Right.
think that-
Maybe they're thinking
Like, oh, if he's
maybe we'll
falling
get
behind.
Mikhail's.
I mean, he will, I'm sure. But I think
Ooh,
that
was a...
the cheese gank is really good in Maokai there. I love it.
Yeah, I agree. He is level 2.
He does have Ignite. Oh,
Here you go, buff
Pasta
to
Man.
buff.
Oh!
Oh my
Missed
goodness,
the
almost
smite.
smote
Oh,
it away.
so cool. If that happened,
They're collapsing on Pasta Man.
If that had happened, Grant would be like super behind. He'd be level 2 during his first clear. Yeah. Very, very important that he got that.
Rakan roaming level 2 after Xayah backed. Double longsword, first back at 3.5 minutes. It's pretty good.
Classic. And a pink ward. You will not catch me spending my money on things that don't do damage.
I respect it.
Another Cole here from Hayden. Love it.
I love Coles and BoozeBash. Again, game's going 35 minutes. Might as well scale a little bit.
Yep. People are gonna play like play afraid and losers. Might as well get some extra money.
Top wave is pushing in to
Ooh, miss,
Jace.
yes.
But Maokai is pathing back to bot.
Direct to camera has us just watching top laners CS.
Yep,
here.
top
So,
lane.
Not sure why, but I will point out every CS he misses while I'm here. Nothing else to do. Oh, missed
Oh,
the cannon.
that's a
I'd
cannon.
have to.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
fucking over.
yeah, that's game. That's game over.
Dude, he missed a cannon like that. It's fucking packed up.
Talk to me about game 3.
And now he's taking a great trade. Hayden walks into the middle of the creep wave, doesn't auto attack him, and runs away.
Possibly might have gotten creep blocked.
He probably did.
Okay,
That
it's
makes
bought
sense.
again.
Khan goes in for a little poke. Nothing crazy there.
Got priority in the top lane
Hayden eating some shit
for
here.
Kathia.
Ooh.
That was
The
a
solo Q?
sick
Yeah, that was
Q.
fucking nasty. Oh my god. Lawful Dog putting the...
Jace is
putting the moves
staying
on.
pretty even in CS though.
Yeah,
He's
they're
gonna
even.
TP back.
I mean, I think that them being even, I would expect the Jace to be ahead. Like, just because by the nature of him being ranged.
Yeah, I agree.
And he's not. So the Mordekaiser's actually ahead. So this is... Top lane's going quite well this game.
Yeah, Pasta Man in the bot lane. The wave is
so
pushing.
is Grant. Grant's sitting here. Onto the Lulu. Lulu dead. Pogba has flash. Pop the ghost. Trying to fight it out. I don't think they really should. I think Jackie should want to back off here. She could get caught out by a second rotation of spells. Pasta Man just here to leech CS. Love that. Oh, leech XP, I mean.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh
He
my
flashed in. This might be a
Yeah,
dead.
he ulted him.
Yeah,
Jace
he-
can't leave. He ulted him.
Yeah, he ulted too. And he also flashed on top of him. I
think
Well,
Jace might get away here. He has flash.
E up in 3. 2. No flash left. Oh! Oh.
That was tragic. He missed the E.
Ben, if you watch it back, dude, oh my god, that hurt me. I wanted that for you so badly. I wanted that way you could type in trash talk afterwards, top diff.
He still flashes in the bot lane.
Yep, we're seeing a little,
Holding his flash. Holding the flash.
oh my god!
Oh, he flashed too
Five
late!
differential. Maddie taking the turn. Oh my! Oh, Maddie executed. Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, this bot
Zach.
diff is crazy.
He was greedy with the flash.
Yeah, it gets a shutdown over to the Kog'Maw too. Oh, what a disaster.
It was the worst of both worlds. You lose flash
It was.
and you die.
Yep, you get nothing.
You gotta flash immediately or you don't flash at all.
Also getting ganked here by the Maokai. He's gonna die. He's
ooh.
so dead.
Yeah,
The-
that
the
knock
double
on the
boop.
turret was clutch.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
2 boops. Wait, he almost takes the Maokai, but Victor comes up here, collects a kill.
I think if he doesn't knock him into the turret, he might 2v1
He
that.
might have, yeah. Because Hayden also booped from the turret too. It was a little knockback thing.
Yeah.
The double boop
Yeah.
is kind of clean. Grant's gonna execute. Jungle main, by the way. He's fine.
CS is even in the bot lane. I love the Zerker's rush on
Yeah.
Kog'Maw. You want the move speed and the attack speed.
I'll say it. It makes me so happy that Jackie is kind of putting the schmooze on Zach right now. Because maybe it'll make Zach realize maybe the sub wasn't too fair.
I think Jackie's a very underrated ADC.
I agree.
I think she doesn't get enough
People-
respect for playing the role.
People have been playing her, putting her support. I think her ADC's better. Personally.
Yeah, I agree. I think ADC's
I think
better.
that she thinks that too. I think most people think her ADC's better, but she keeps getting put support. Now, finally, her time to shine.
She has a master support. Gonna be
Yeah,
holding her
that's
hand
gotta
the
feel
entire
so
turn.
good. you have
Yep.
a really competent Lulu. You're just gonna like babysit you the whole time. Oh, you'll love to see it. Ooh, Grant's coming down here for a potential dive. Not 6 yet on the Kog
Yeah, I
Lulu.
was gonna say he's level 5.
Yeah,
maybe he
but the Lulu
thinks-
is not 6 yet either. So maybe they're
Could be a
trying to get
potential
this
dive
in.
here.
Yeah, they're going for it.
Okay. Turret
They
aggro.
kind of fucked it up.
Grant's gonna die here.
So is it, they
Oh,
all are.
it's a
They
disaster.
fucked it up.
It's a disaster.
The game froze, but
Game froze on me too.
they fucked that up.
Oh
so
my
badly.
goodness, that was a disaster. Yep.
I mean, once again, I feel like Bandle City is just refusing to cut their losses. Like, all these team fights last game that they just would push further and further into, like they're Like, once the recon engage did not work out well, didn't kill the Lulu, just leave. Cut your losses, you know? Now you're just
I
giving
think you
more
wait.
gold to the cog.
You gotta wait for 6 on the Rakan, and
Well, but the big thing is then there's the ult on the Lulu.
that's true. But maybe you can blow her up before.
Yeah, I think you have to try and, but I don't know.
Like, if you're going
It's
for that
just-
dive,
yeah,
I'm
it's
saying.
just scary. I think that.
Yeah.
Well, the conclusion I've come to is that they shouldn't have gone for it. Jackie committing in. I don't think she wants to.
You just run away. Just walk away.
yeah.
That's all you gotta do. Just walk
Got a
away.
little extra
You
poke in.
ghosted. Yep. Trade your HP before you back. That's fine.
You should do a little fast forward if you can.
Alright, fast forwarding.
Yep, I'm at 10-10.
Okay, they're under turret.
12. They're on a turret again.
Lulu
We've
has
been here
unlimited mana.
before.
Khan does have. Oh, he got
Khan's
turret
going
aggro
in,
from the queue. Oh my goodness, this
They're just getting run down.
But-
Oh, they're playing it safe.
could have kept
okay.
going, I think.
Yeah, but they might have. Did they see the Maokai? No, they
Oh
did
yeah,
not.
maybe.
They did not see him. Ooh,
Oh, they're diving
Maokai
again.
ults. No Lulu ults. This is a free double. This is a lot better. They do. The Lulu gets the
Khan
kill.
does trade 1 for 1. Not the best, but this Lulu's dead for sure.
Yeah. That was a lot better. A lot better executed. Though Rakan dying to Lulu. Who really cares? No big deal.
Oh, you should have went. Oh, Miss Pretty Good should have waited in the bush. He could have
Yeah.
ulted.
Oh, misses the charm.
Oh, the missed
You can't
charm.
be missing those. And she ulted in.
Oh,
My
That
god.
was a disaster.
No. She
Got
missed
the
counter
Zaya.
kill, but I don't. Oh. That could have been so much better for her there. She could have cleaned up.
Yeah, that was. Victor did flash.
Victor
Silver lining here.
flashed. Zion and Rakan
Victor
got
playing
that flash
pretty
back
well.
up.
3-0 Victor.
Yeah,
That's
I think the Victor, honestly,
scary.
It's super scary, but I don't think he's been doing anything crazy. He's just showed up and gotten last hits.
Yeah,
which is
I mean,
ideal.
true.
It's great.
It's gonna force Kog'Maw to maybe second item Wit's End.
Yeah, I think I expect to see what's end here. No Cog. First 3 for sure. Maybe a little
Maybe a
Rage
Randuin's.
Blade, Runons with ends.
Everybody knows it's a party in the bot lane. Party in the bot
Yep.
lane.
You already know how it is.
There's a Kog'Maw there. You gotta
Maddie
put him
uses
down.
Shurilias for no reason.
Pasta Man with a patient gank.
Direct the camera refuses to leave here.
Oh, Pasta Man going a
No
little too
W,
deep.
No cooldown.
Yep.
Gets the ult
Got an
though.
R to survive a little bit longer, but gonna go down.
Flash Q.
Oh
Gonna
my
get good out by
goodness,
the Lulu.
this is
That
gonna
was
survive
crazy.
somehow.
Team froze.
Camera's frozen.
I love that. Thank you, Riot. Waffle Dog's in here. He ulted the Zaya. Flashes onto her. He's kind of just like sitting on her ass right now. She's 1 HP. We'll get out. That's
Victor,
super frustrating.
still pretty
Waffle
healthy.
Dog.
You need vision.
Victor
You need
is
vision over that
actually
wall.
Popping off. Oh.
And nobody died.
No one died. Not a single death this entire. Oh,
Oh,
second death here. Into the
still
Cosmo.
going.
Oh, never mind. Lulu won't
TP
come
to
out.
Jace. Jace is TPing.
Rakan W misses. Rakan's gonna die. Rakan. Oh, nope. Lulu dies.
Victor is shut down.
Jackie flashes over the wall.
Flashing over the wall. This is a
This is a-
hectic fight.
Yeah, this is.
Jackie
insane.
trying to back
She
in the
got
bush. That's
executed.
not gonna work.
Oh, she
she
lives. No way.
There's no way.
Wait, that's crazy.
No,
Jace
Jace is
Knight?
gonna. Jace. Pasta, you gotta hit.
Oh!
You gotta hit Jace. You gotta hit Jace. Hit Jace, Pasta Man.
Jace with the Q. Jackie, you gotta run, dog. You gotta run. Pasta Man trying to get out of here. The Ari's here to try and peel. Oh, Pasta Man does go down,
The longest
Wow.
fight in human history.
and like 3 people died. It was like a,
Delicious.
it was like a 3-minute
Three-
team fight with 3 kills.
3 dead people after 3 minutes.
Jackie says, in all chat. Oh,
Jackie has
holy
Rage Blade.
shit.
Kog'Maw is now going to be powerful for the rest of the game.
Yeah, that was crazy. That whole sequence of events was actually insane to watch.
At both TPs,
Both TPs, a
they
lot
said,
of
I ain't
flashes.
splitting. This is a team game. I ain't splitting.
Nope. I would say I think the big winner in that whole team fight was Jace. Jace 2-0-1 now. This Jace is
yeah.
starting to get scary.
That was a worth TP.
Oh yeah,
it was
he
worth.
is the most farmed member in the person in the entire game right now. 300 above the next highest, which is his own Victor. But I mean, this is how I felt when I played against Hayden's Jace. It was the first like 15 minutes were just super whatever. He didn't do anything. We actually sat there like farming for 15 minutes, and then he was gigantic, and he would just run at me and kill me on repeat. Just because he was better than me.
Jord pointed out that Pasta Man went Red Cane.
Yeah,
Going
thank
Bruiser.
God. I mean, I actually this game I could see an argument for blue, but I think the way the game's evolving, I think you'd much rather be red.
Yeah, I agree.
If these chaotic team fights are gonna be like the standard, you want to be red. Like these fights are lasting so long. Red King is so much value. I'm very happy.
Yeah, the sustain.
It's actually my first time ever seeing Pasta Man go Red Cane. And it's not an exaggeration. Trying to run down Zach here. Wow, that Kog'Maw does a lot of damage. Committing super hard here. Now you're forced to heal.
With ult for heal and ghost.
I think Zach's happy with that.
Yeah, that's fine. Lulu's low.
Yeah, Lulu's super low too.
Red King going for the invade.
I think Pasta Man's dead here. Yeah, super low sense.
Yep.
Well, Hayden backing off. I think they could have won that 2v2. Maybe I'm wrong though. I think Hayden's super strong.
I think more
safe, I guess.
ults.
Yeah, the more ults onto the Jace makes it scary. Or the ult on the Jace and then the...
Oh, Pasta Man, what are you doing?
Yeah, dude, this
Why are you
Jace-
going that way?
Oh my god.
Oh no. He into the
can't
wall?
miss those.
Okay.
Oh. That was scary.
I think they were going for the...
Herald. Yeah.
Yep.
God, dude, Jace is such bullshit. How is he fair? See how much damage he did there with one single combo? And he can poke you out from halfway across the map? Like,
To be
how is
fair,
this
he
fair?
is quite fed.
I mean, I hear you, but like, still.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
I feel like this happens every time I play against Jace that doesn't just get their shit kicked in.
And
Camera's kind of
Kane does not have any armor.
It's true. Get out of here with your facts and logic. I wanted to be
I imagine Kane will win the 1v1 like down the line.
Maybe.
But
Well, once the burst of is gone.
yeah, once Kane has like Death Stance or
Yeah, but I don't want your facts, logic, and critical thinking. I just want to be upset because I don't like Jace.
there's a lot more champions that complain over Jace. I'll tell you that.
You know, I used to agree. Maybe not anymore though. I got
Kane,
shown by Jace too many times.
for example.
Oh my god, Kane's a fucking problem. But I could complain all day about this, but I'm not gonna. Instead, we're gonna focus on how even this game is. This game's incredibly even.
It is.
Both sides have a lot going for them. I think for me the biggest concern I have for Acathia is his Kog'Maw CS is quite low. 110 is not what you want to see.
A little bit, but
I mean,
to
she's
be
still
fair,
okay in net worth, but
it's a party in the bot lane.
It's a party in
and
the bot lane.
Kog'Maw, Kog'Maw's having struggle keeping up.
I don't think it's necessarily her fault. It's just because there's so much fighting. It's just you know, if it continues
Looks
like
like
this,
it is gonna be a
could
wit's
be
end.
a little tough. Could still be Runons, I think, right?
Oh, that's yeah,
No,
yeah.
no.
I think
I don't know. I don't. Actually, no. It can't be Runons. It's not Runons.
Jackie is by herself, like a little aggressive in a 2v1. That's a Lulu. They saw Lulu
Yeah,
on the
Chad.
ward.
Yeah, I think once the cog is wit's end, you'll have a lot more freedom. Just a little
Khan
scuffles.
forced to. Yeah, just a little trading
No one
HP
can do
back and
anything.
forth. Everyone's preparing for drag. Anxiety levels are rising.
Yep, and you know it's
drag.
not a Cloud Soul too, which makes it a lot more enticing. Could still be Chem, but also the Infernal
Dude.
Dragon itself, like just the minor buff, is quite impactful. Like 9% or something ridiculous.
It's 5.
I mean, I think they buffed it.
That's still
It's
no.
only-
I'm
it's
pretty sure
only
it's still 5. It's still good. I
Yeah,
love Infernal.
no matter what, it's like just that much just adaptive force.
Just
It's
raw
crazy.
stats. Yeah.
It's super impactful. Pasta Man going in.
Okay. Don't
Force
get blown up,
engage.
Pasta Man.
Ooh, nice ult. But now he's kind of stuck with the
Pasta
back line. Flash away. Nice gets out.
He had
Lawful Dog's in there.
Mordekaiser
Onto-
ults the Jace.
Oh, Jace lives though. This is a crazy team fight. Ari getting onto Victor. Victor goes down. Ari out of cooldowns though. No more dashes.
It is a clean 4v4.
Ooh, the Q onto the cog. Kane's looking.
Mord does have TP. Mord is looking to back and TP. It looks like Jace wants to do the same, to back and to TP.
Nope, there's a JCP right now. We'll see if they.
There's a
rip
JCP.
more TP. Oh, there's some more TP right now. A little bit late, one might say, but Jackie goes down. Now he has to ult himself. What a guy's in there. Misses the Eve.
A little aggressive to step
He's
up without your
life-giving,
team.
But, I think, yeah, he just died. I think the more TP was too late, and I think that Jackie was just too low. I think that once you see the Jace TP'd in, you just say, alright, you know, it's fine. We force TP. It's just one dragon. We can go get our camps, push lanes, try and get some gold elsewhere.
I think the team was on the same page. Lulu and Cog were stepping up. Kane was on the side looking for maybe a flank, but it didn't quite get there in time. The Jace TP
Ocean
got there
Soul.
first.
Yeah. I think this Ocean Soul is actually quite good.
I mean, if by the time Kathy gets it, they'd have 4 ocean drinks.
Yeah. Pretty crazy.
And yeah, it would be nuts for healing.
And I think
That's-
it'll kind of nullify a lot of the Jace and the Victor poke too,
Yeah.
which is a huge deal for Kathia. I don't think
But
it's, I don't
Battle
think
City
it's
is
as
2 drags
crazy.
away.
Yeah, I don't think it's as crazy as Battle City, but they're almost there. And Ocean Soul is Ocean Soul, you know. You take it.
Yeah.
You're never
Yeah,
upset.
you take it. I think
Which
it'd
end
be
almost finished for Jackie.
a tough task going in for Mystery. She doesn't have. Ooh, does she have one?
This is a Ludens into Shadow Flame Ari. I think it's okay.
I think it's fine.
I think it's fine actually. I think that
You're not
usually
targeting
prefer-
Maokai.
Yeah, I usually prefer Everfrost, but I think that they really need the extra damage.
Yeah, I think Pretty Kitty is identifying that her job is to get backline access.
Try and blow up Victor, yeah.
Hopefully, you're never gonna hit the front line.
Holy shit! This
Okay.
Jace is reaching critical mass. He's got 2 items, full man immune. He's got
Yeah,
the
he's
whatever
scary.
the item that gives pen is that built into Grudge.
Last Whisper.
Yeah, get the last whisper. I mean, he does. He's 5-0. I think this Jace is going to carry this game. I don't think that anyone is going to be strong enough to match him. He's so far ahead.
I think you definitely have to catch out Chase somehow
Yeah.
with some type of
You
CC.
have to catch him, probably by a Kane through the wall, maybe a Mordekaiser ult and surround him, maybe an Ari ult. You have
I
to
think
do
their
something.
plan is because last fight Mord ulted the Jace to get him out.
Yeah,
I think that's probably going to be the plan again. However, if things keep this pace, it's going to be a case where Mord ults Jace and then Jace just kills Mord.
yeah. Like last time, the Jace didn't even get low. He was at like 80% HP as Immortal.
Right.
And I think it's just gonna get worse and worse as the item and gold gap continues to extend. Because the Jace is a full item above the Lord right now. And it's just gonna get worse. So we'll see. I do think. I think he still has to ult the Jace though. I don't think he has a choice.
Battle City has pulled ahead. They're sieging mid. We'll eventually get this turret.
Yeah.
There is currently nothing to fight over except Baron Vision. But everyone's content with the vision they have. No one's sweepers are up, so they're all just going to back. Gentleman's handshake.
Which I think does favor Battle City. I think Battle City is going to outscale Acathia here. They have the Cog Lulu obviously, but I think their team comp's just a lot harder for Acathia to play into. I think this Ari and Mordekaiser, and even the Kane to an extent, are going to struggle to play into like this crazy zone and poke from the Victor, the Jace, Zaya. And they have so much like
Blue
so many
team's
good
turret
spacing
has been
tools. It's gonna be hard.
destroyed.
Grudge finish here for Jace. You hate to see this if you're a Kathia fan.
He is quite strong. I think he wants to fight.
Oh yeah, he definitely does.
Honestly, at this point, if you're at Vandal City, you go towards Baron, you
You
fight for
force it.
vision, you get the vision, you get Jace to throw out some Qs. If he lands like 2 of them,
it's over.
that person out of
Yeah.
that person is out of the fight, and then you start the Baron. That looks like that's what they're doing.
Yep, they're doing
Jace
it.
is really
They-
strong.
They understand the assignment.
Yep.
No one else is in position. None of the Kathia is anywhere near. The Ahri's closest to mid lane. It's a free contested Baron. They're gonna get the reset and just go straight to Dragon too. Huge. Huge play here for Venom City. Alright, I think this game is getting very concerning for me, for Kathia. I think that it's getting out of hand very quickly. I think that Kathia needs to go for something like drastic. Maybe try and make a risky play. Try and like catch out the Jace, get a huge shutdown onto maybe your Cog. Try to do something crazy. I don't know.
A good opportunity to do that is now when everyone reset at like slightly different times. They're going
Yeah.
towards drag.
Not gonna get anything here. Oh,
So like now it's too late.
yeah. The Jace poke is so scary.
But you have maybe one person walk a little too far forward, thinking their team's coming soon, but
If Jace Q's in that push, oh. They're gonna try and jump the Jace here. Big engage to the Ahri. Actually, massive.
Jace forced to flash.
Rakan goes in to try and peel. Loses half his health bar. Absolutely massive engage here by MPK.
Jace, he has TP, he's backing.
He's back.
He's
on
Baron
TP
and he's
in.
TP. They're starting the Drake.
He's already,
Jace is
he's already
TPing.
TP'd. And then
This pretty kitty
meanwhile, they're
is-
just pushing in. He's in mid lane.
We have 3 members of.
Oh!
They're contesting it.
That's
Oh
a-
my
that's a
goodness.
Rakan
That
dead. Massive charm. Huge Maokai ult. Oh, I
was a
think they're getting
2v2 and a
wiped over there.
3v3 going on at the same time.
Zach's gonna win this. Oh! The camp!
The charm.
The charm
That
got
was-
eaten by the wolves. And then on the other side, the Mordekaiser dies in the pit. Overall, I think that definitely favors Vandal City. 1 for 2.
Slightly.
They lost the dragon, but they don't care that much. They have Baron, they're just gonna push. Jackie's dead too. Jesus Christ.
Walking a little too far forward with the Lulu. This might be game.
This is a game, actually. Yeah, I think.
People just weren't on the same page on both teams. We had 2 members go mid to push the tower. We had 3 to contest the dragon.
Yeah, they're not gonna end it.
A little
I think
chaotic.
they're fine. I think the fine decision to stay just freaking back. I think they're outscaling and they're so far ahead. Like,
Yep.
oh, it's like, why risk
It's
it?
safe.
It's just
Yeah, it's a safe play. No point in giving them shutdowns they don't
Nope.
need. Jace doesn't have flash. Hopefully they have the timer for that. Because 700 gold or 1,000
pretty
gold
important.
is. Yeah, you want to get that shutdown on him.
Objective bounties are up for the Kathia. Just showing how dire this
Jeez.
is.
3 gold. Send more bot. Have them split.
Yeah,
Still not sure if Mord can 1v1 the Victor.
no. It's Mordekaiser's a full item
That'd be a-
behind the Victor.
Yeah, tough
I
task.
think with the Void Staff completed, I don't think so. The Victor just does so much damage. I think this Mordekaiser actually just had to sit in the side lane and push. Game froze. Classic.
Yep.
I think he has to just sit in the side lane and push because I think the Mordekaiser is so weak he can't really do anything.
They are setting Ahri bot lane to match the Victor. I was looking for a cheeky little gank here. Why not?
They get a pick on the Victor, it'd be pretty big. You're gonna go shut down. Oh, misses the charm.
Oh, charm is missed.
She should have died. She might die. Oh.
That is a dead Victor, I believe. Yes, okay.
Yep.
So now they got to back,
That's pretty
reset,
important. Yeah.
defend.
It's onto the cane.
They could,
too.
they could have
Nice.
Mord still pushing mid, I think.
Yeah.
They don't know where anyone is, so they want to take any risks.
Being safe. Makes sense. If you're Mordecai, what do you do now if you're Mordekaiser? Do you try to ult the Maokai?
You just take somebody out.
I think you're trying to.
I think
trying to ult the
even like
Maokai.
Rakan, who has like the charm, like it'd still be useful.
Yeah. I think if there's no Maokai ult, you want to ult the Maokai. If you can get it before the ult.
Right.
It'd be kind of hard, but.
Maybe Zaya. Even if you die to Zaya, you just get her out for 7 seconds.
Yeah, I think
Jace probably kills you before your ult is up.
I agree too. I think he just Edge of Night completed too. Oh my god, dude. This guy is fucking gigantic.
They all bought Pen, even though there's only one tank on Akathia.
Yeah.
So they have Void Staff, Aurelia does. Zaya has Lord Doms.
I think it's just about the incidental stuff, right? I think lethality.
Oh, that's a dead Lulu.
Yep. What?
Oh, missed the Q. Why did you go on that Lulu?
I think he's afraid. I think he's like.
Yeah, there's no
wondering why
vision.
is
There's
a
no
Lulu.
vision.
I don't blame him.
There's no vision.
It is kind of weird to throw Lulu just in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I'd probably walk out.
I'd be sketched out too.
It's easy for us to judge because we're casting, but he didn't know that.
I see the gauge here. Possibly is in there, but that's a dead game.
Is the dead game gonna die? Oh,
very
there's
dead.
5.
Very much not.
There's
alive.
nothing on the map.
1 minute in both.
But still, not good to give away free kills.
No.
Pasta Man gives at least one a game. Last game it was when they invaded jungle by themselves.
Yep.
This game it was when they invaded jungle by themselves.
But yeah, I think all this pen from Jace, I think is fine. Just because a lot of teams have like more armor than MR. Like Lulu has 80 right now, just kind of like incidental armor. You know?
I always thought it was fine just because armor scales to like 100 for like every champ or something.
Yeah,
So
and
it's
also the grudge is slow too, either way.
yeah. Plus, it allows Zaya to 1v1 the Morn probably if they get snatched up.
I think the Zaya.
Mortal.
I think everyone wants the board, except for the two like supports.
Right.
I think this board guys are just super far behind.
Honestly, you probably ult the Rakan if you're Morton.
Really? You think so? I think it's before the ult, maybe.
Or when you see him ult, you ult him.
Yeah, I can get behind that. I think that the carries are so strong that he'll just die during the ult. That maybe
They are
the other two
sprinting.
are also strong. Trying to get the
Sprinting to
cake
drag.
needed too. We'll see if they can get it. It does go down. We'll see if they can get the gate.
They are looking
they're
for
running
recalls.
Full steam ahead. No fear. Get dead
Oh,
Lulu, I
a
think.
flash from Rakan.
Flash from the Jace too. Big Malcolm. Oh, this is really bad here for Kathia.
I don't know.
Oh!
Kog'Maw's got to shred him. Kog'Maw gets 1, but it's not enough.
The Maokai hold hit everyone. That was so bad.
Well, you gotta have cleanse on the Cog, I think.
Yeah.
That was a Maddie suggestion, I think. I guarantee you, Jackie was like, "Oh, I need cleanse," and he was like, "Nah, just take Ghost." That's such a Maddie move right there.
Is it? God,
Yeah,
like
to
cleanse
just
be so good
to ego take the Ghost. Mort still has ult.
Maddie doesn't even
How
have
many minions?
kills. I hope he has an X with this.
I thought
Yeah.
Maddie was. I thought
What-
that's why they didn't take cleanse. I thought they were
Yeah.
gonna rush Mikhail's.
No kills.
Or
I guess the thought is maybe you just don't get hit by the Maokai forehead, but
yeah,
which fair enough.
it's okay if I flash or con charm.
Yeah.
Overstay a little bit here.
Grant just
Give
go
away a
down.
shutdown for
Another
free.
shutdown became. Jackie does have the
Still looking
Runons
at chase
now.
here.
Oh, I think it's good for Kathia. Yeah, this is super
Oh,
good.
double knockup.
Another shutdown for the Kane. I think you really want Cog to get these, but hopefully Cog might get this kill.
Mort ulted.
Don't know why.
And then got 1v1 by the side.
Yeah, questionable decision for the ult, but
Yeah, a little.
hey, it goes to Jackie in the end. We'll take it, I guess.
Yeah, you want.
You know, I think it's unfortunate the Kane's getting all the shutdowns. I think almost every shutdown the Kane's gotten. It's a little
It's
unfortunate.
not the worst champ.
But it's not the worst. I think you'd rather have
This inhib is at 2 HP.
on the Cog. Yep. But it lives. Also in chat, by the way, it's not my fault. Whoever did the overlay put 3. Because I think they're too lazy to change it in between stuff. And I don't know how to, or I do know how to change it, but I'm just too lazy. So, I'm not doing it either. Jackie going for the Titanic. Like it.
Interesting. I do think Kog'Maw does enough damage at this point. You don't need more raw damage. I think
the
getting
main
a
thing
tanky
is,
stat.
Ooh,
MPK gotta help with
with the
Great spot,
groceries,
great
yep.
spot.
But I think the reason why is because now you have the lawnmower build, right? Where you have Runons plus Titanic, where the
Right.
AoE damage is actually astonishing.
And they don't really like they got one tank. You don't need super damage. You have enough damage.
Yeah, you have enough damage, just this spreads it. Like, she needs to do enough
Yeah.
damage for the whole team. And I think the
If
Runons
she
plus the Titanic can get her there.
she lived for like one more second the last fight,
Oh man, it could have.
yeah, she was already
She's
shredding
so
them.
close.
Yeah.
We do see the Mikhails now for the Lulu.
Yep.
I like it. Just extra protection. Gives you a get out of jail free card. Ari's going into the Rabadons. Still a decent ways away, but
At this point, Ari maybe just charms the target in front of Kog'Maw.
I think Ari's on peel duty.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah. Same with the Mord. And the Mord needs to like sit on the cog, and if someone gets on like dives her, like maybe the Jace gets near, or the
ult him.
Maokai gets near, just ult him and pull him away.
Yep.
And just use that as a big stun. I think this Kayn is going to be like the sole threat to the backline. But I think you have to really fight mainly front to back and just hope that this Kog'Maw can do enough with the Lulu and the Peel. Because otherwise, I don't think you're going to get there. Unless this Cog has everything in the world. What item do you think Janky needs to go for last? What does her fifth need to be? Does she need to...
Maybe Randuin's to be
Does she
honest.
need Randuin's? It's
Yeah,
pretty good
get
for
the
the
crit out
Jace.
from Zaya and the Jace, yeah.
It's just a lot of HP and armor.
Yep. It reduces damage from crits, which would be helpful for Zaya. Good
Game
armor for
freezing.
Jace.
Classic.
Still 2 dragons away from Soul for either team.
Yep.
Wow, this is a long freeze.
Yeah, I think what you do is you open up time control, like click on the bar backwards a little bit, and then you spam the speed up. And eventually it'll like work. Alright, I'm back up to live now. At 34, 30, 31, 32.
Yep, that's where I'm at too.
Beautiful. Drag up in 150. Baron up in 240. A little bit after.
The one thing about super minions going into your base, they are worth a lot of gold. So if the game doesn't end, the gold. Kathia does get a pretty decent amount of gold from the super minions, so it's not that's the silver lining here.
From the note,
Kog'Maw's farming.
Victor does have all 4 upgrades.
Victor is very scary.
This Victor
Very,
is
very scary.
extremely strong. We've been talking about the Jace, who is so strong with the Serpent's Fang picked up now as game freezes.
Yep, game
But-
frozen.
This Victor has 4 items and full upgrades. Like, he's no chump himself. He is quite strong. Quite large, quite in charge.
Okay, I got Abyssal Mass to reduce the magic resistance of nearby enemies. I like
Yep,
I
love
like it.
Great decision. Also, it gives him some extra MR. The Cog still does do decent magic damage. Stop, also damage from the more than the Lulu's incidental plus the Ari.
Pretty kitty.
Oh my!
Hit 40% of her HP. You might have to ult here. You're looking for a flank.
Pasta Man's
Pasta
in
Man.
there. You were caught out. You don't want to be there. That's not your home. Oh, Jackie gets the fire though. Natty forced Mikhail himself.
Oh, the charm misses.
Yeah.
If that charm hits Jace, he might be dead.
Try and peel for your Lulu. Help your Lulu get out, please. Jackie's free firing. Jackie's melting them. They're in the fucking blender right now.
Jackie, you got an
Let's
auto attack.
go! Lawful Dog cannot kill the Maokai. Jackie. Oh, the old
Okay.
snipe.
It's 2v.
It's
It's a 2v1, but
This Titanic did 1200 damage that one fight. That was crazy. Also, she has solo wave clear for days
yes.
with the Runons plus Titanic. And Jackie did so much damage that fight.
The Victor blows up.
What?
Hey, playing it safe. Playing it safe. You go back, you get drag, you reset. They're not taking the chance to 2v1 the
I like it.
Kog'Maw, which maybe they could have done. Victor has flash, but you don't know.
It's definitely scary, and like, this is still a
Yep.
4-item Kog'Maw. If you fuck up,
Okay,
you
there.
will lose. Oh, she's here.
She thought
She's
they
pretty far
backed.
up. Alright, nothing's gonna come of it. Both teams just recouping. Going
Jace
for
has TP in
objectives.
7 seconds. He could do a cheeky TP
Kane
flank.
is starting dragon. He's gonna get seen by here by Zaya. Zaya's
That is
leashing it.
perhaps a little troll.
Kane is very much in there and does not need to be. Whoa, what are you doing?
Kane is stunned.
You're a little bit behind me, I think. The Kane kind of
speeding
went
up,
in there and
speeding
hinted. I think there's not on the same page there. She was trying to force the objective because, like, oh, we have jungle, they don't. But
I think
there's just
the
numbers
thought
advantage.
process was they would run to Baron instead of Dragon, but
Yeah, maybe.
now they are going to get Baron for
And
free.
dragon.
They're playing the turtle game.
They have to at this point.
And the turtle can only go so fast.
And it's pretty scary to turtle into this Jace. He's full build.
Yep.
He can just one random empowered Q, and it will like, almost one-shot someone. So, how much damage does it do?
Kog'Maw going for... has the pink. I thought the Kog'Maw would buy armor at this point.
Yeah.
Maokai ulting to zone him off the inhib.
Jackie's fucking melting them right now. Melts the front line. Oh, has the flash, but shit, absolutely deleted there by the Zaya and the Jace.
The kills is already used. Talk to me about game 3.
Yeah, it was. You know what? It was actually. It was definitely in Bando's favor, but the captain was not out of it until there. Jackie tried her best the cog, not enough. Oh, I gotta do a coin flip now. Was not enough. The carries were
I
too
think you take a
overwhelming.
cleanse on the Kog'Maw.
I think so too. I think cleanse would have been quite nice.
I think it lets you play a little bit more fearless.
I agree. But so does the ghost too, right?
Yeah, I think that last team fight, Maokai flash W Kog'Maw.
Yeah, it's true. Coin flip. Hold on. What do I do? I guess I had a browser source, right? So if I go here, boom. This works? Yeah. Someone call it. Acathia's Tails. Well, we'll see. Flip. Tails. So Acathia gets side select.
That's heads?
To Tails. That was like the base flip when it happens. We don't count that. Tails was the flip. Yeah, so it's Tails for Acathia there. My stream is fucked up right now.
Oh, did you?
Oh, the stream is all fucking super jank right now. I can assure you it's a Tails. I can hold on. I can prove it here. You guys see it? You guys see it now? It was a Tails. Whatever.
You just flipped the coin over and over until it got to Tails, and then you showed us the Tails.
You got me.
Check your bank account, Sammy.
Get that shot.
Sammy, it's me, Jackie. Check your PayPal.
We're just gonna wait here for the new draft link. Here's the old draft for anyone who's wondering. I think I liked Bandel's draft a lot more in Game 2. Don't forget to pay out the wager, the poll. But I think I felt like Kathia's lineup was a little bit awkward. Like I felt like the Mord didn't really fit super well, as well as kind of the Ari too, honestly.
Hi. You go to the bathroom real quick.
I I'm also gonna AFK. That'll be fine.
All right, I have returned from the bathroom. Looks like the draft has not started yet. Got the draft link up and ready. We are waiting on Sammy to return. However, it looks like the teams could be ready to go here for the draft. Maddie was support last game. I can't imagine that they would put Maddie on support. If I were Kathy, maybe you put Maddie top lane. Have a match. Hayden.
All right, I've returned. Got some mac and cheese.
Draft just started, just in time. It's a Zeri ban, Katarina ban, Nocturne ban, standard bans for these teams. I don't know if Maddie's going to go support again. Yeah, he played pretty well, but might need that X factor player on a solo lane.
I do agree. I think he should go mid or top, not because of how he played. I think they need him on a carry.
Kaisa Nautilus, short range, all in bot lane. Possibly abusable. I think Caitlyn just got buffed into Thresh. I think this is
love this
very.
response.
Yeah, I like it too.
I think
Caitlyn
gonna struggle.
Yeah, I think Caitlyn can bully the Kaisa, bully the Thresh. Bully the Nautilus, and Thresh will help out. Can peel, flay the Nautilus. They're not playing around anymore. They're like, we got game one. We're gonna dick around game two.
Yeah.
Let's get back to business.
That's the Andrew Forrest Classic. Win game
That
one,
is a-
throw game two.
Grant Nunu, he loves Nunu. He loves the gank on repeat.
Very
He loves the
interesting.
speed junglers. He loves the Kane, the Hecarim, guys that go fast.
I don't understand this Nunu though. I don't think it's very good into their team.
I do think it would be hard.
I'd say the opposite. I think their team's pretty good into Nunu.
I do think Thresh Lantern kind of fucks what Nunu's gonna do.
You have Lantern, you have the hook.
In the bot lane.
You have hook too.
It'd be hard to.
You have the traps.
Gonna be hard to catch him out.
Caitlyn has a net. Bot lane's really hard to gank.
He did go for a level 2 cheese gank last game, which put Kog'Maw and Lulu a little bit behind.
They're gonna be ready for it now, though.
Who knows? Maybe that snowballed into the victory.
I think they're gonna be ready for the cheese now. They're like, all right, he did it last game, and now he's playing Nunu, who's like one of the cheese gankers, like with Jarvan and Shaco and stuff.
Maybe he'll cheese mid. Corky?
Maybe.
Heimerdinger.
You gotta imagine
I think-
Maddie's ready for it, though, right?
Yeah, I think they identified that Maddie is in fact going to go back mid because he doesn't play, or he's not going to play Caitlyn or Thresh or Maokai. They're saving the counter for Maddie, the master player on this team. Ari for Bandle. They're taking away the Ari from. Well, Miss Pretty Kitty's a Thresh player, so maybe they're not taking away from.
I think
Sure.
they're just picking it because they like it.
Yeah.
What about Silas? What about Silas here?
Ooh, Silas would be sick for a
yeah,
Kathia,
yeah,
actually.
The lane's a bit tough into Ari, but I think he's probably better. And like Nautilus ult's good, Nuno ult's good, and Ari ult's good.
Ooh,
See the
Lux.
Maddie's
Maddie is
special.
a Lux player. Yes. He loves Lux. He's not playing around. He's one of his best champions.
And a note, it's quite good into the Nunu.
Yes, if you
Back to the game.
queue.
Probably Red King game.
Caitlyn Lux is a powerful duo. However, they're not laning together. But once the laning phase is over and they're looking to siege, they are quite good together. A lot of zone control with the traps, the Lux E and Q. Kathia, it's a Darius. Looks like they're putting.
You know, I'll say it. I'm concerned for Vandal. I think their draft is. I don't like their draft.
I think it's okay.
I hate this Nunu. I think this Nunu sucks. I think Darius sucks too, in general. I think that Kathia has the tools to peel Darius effectively. And I don't know. I'm not too hot on Ari right now, but I think she's just super fine.
Well, it's going to be the Darius. In all likelihood, will be ahead. So you got to keep that in mind.
Yeah, but like
I think Darius is going to take Ghost. I imagine.
Especially in BoozeBash, you've seen a lot of times where Darius is ahead and then just can't do anything because he can't split enough and he can't fight.
That's true.
See, you and me have beaten many a Fed Darius together.
Nice.
We've beaten many due to me feeding usually. Oh, going back into team select. Mistake here. Not sure what happened.
Oh, I think they were in spectator when they started the draft.
Oh my god.
Oh, you got to get in spectator. Who's missing?
I don't know who started it. Fucking Grant's so stupid.
Who's missing right now? It's me and you in spectator.
Oh, Ben.
Okay.
Sorry for your loss. I'm actually subbing in for Hayden.
What's room 40?
Room 40's nuts in your mouth?
Alright, I quit.
Dude, what the fuck is Grant doing? For a bit? No, don't invite Grant back in here. You got a sub now.
Why are we not starting this game right now?
Can we make a start? Classic Grant. Also, no mods have
No spark between us anyway.
finished the poll and started a new one. Can we go ahead and get on top of that? What is it? What is
Feel
it?
I smell?
Can you fuck with the whole shit? We need.
Fine. I'll be over here.
Thanks, Grant.
Sharpening my feathers.
I'm just assuming you're gonna do it.
My thought with Bandle City's team comp is they're looking to dive together on
Yeah.
Lux Caitlyn. I think they want to R with Nautilus when it hits the Lux or the Caitlyn, because you're not going to R anybody else. You have Kaisa R in and Ari R in. Darius is going to be lagging behind a little bit, but maybe he's going for a flank angle. I don't hate their team comp. I think it's just not traditional hard engage like Malphite or a Mumu, but I think they can get it done.
Yeah, this was
With this type of
a
team
Zach special. Zach, throughout all BoozeBashes, has played a lot of team fight wombo type things with Kaisa, where he just R's in, follows up the engage, and like presses Q and
And
autos.
I think that's necessary. I think BoozeBash typically, in the games that I've been in throughout my long career as a BoozeBasher,
Yep.
Promise.
well, usually the fights will start not quite when you want them to as ADC, and so you're a little bit far away, and sometimes the fight is over before you even get there. You're not even that far. You're like a screen away, but you're just a little too far as ADC sometimes. But
Yeah.
Kaisa fixes this issue where if a fight kind of abruptly, a 5v5 over Gromp happens, then you can be there a lot faster with Kaisa. That's why I like Kaisa a lot in BoozeBash. Same with like Jhin. ADCs where you can like have an impact in team fights, where the fight is, like that
Yeah.
dragon fight in the last game that was just 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
Maybe if you're Kaisa, you are in to the back line, finish off some kills that you otherwise would not have as I. So I like the Kaisa pick a lot. I like this team
I do
comp.
too.
The Darius is a little weird, but I like the other 4 champions. I think that they have a team concept that they're going for.
I feel like, imagine if this Nunu was like, even a Mumu. I think a Mumu would be way better, right? It's just more reliable.
Yeah, I do think that a Mumu would be better, and I
Uh,
think maybe a different top laner would be
Because like,
better. But
my problem with
that's
the
more.
Mumu is that things like Lux are really good to him because he can't really turn on a dime, you know. It's like he has the Lux is just like presses Q in whatever straight line he's going in, and it's free and guaranteed. And I doubt Maddie's gonna miss it. He plays a lot of Lux and he's quite good at Lux, and he's quite good at the game. So you would not expect him to miss these. Then the Nunu after the snowball gets like interrupted, he just kind of doesn't do anything. Is my problem. Like if he's far away, he's not useful in the fight. We'll see
Well, I
though.
think his thought is he wants to be pretty impactful early. I think he's gonna go. He's probably gonna gank,
I'd even
chain gank.
I even like a Jarvan more, but I don't love Jarvan here. Still,
Can Jarvan get played out of his flag and drag?
he can, which is why it's not great.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, Nunu can get played out of his shit too, or hooked out. I don't know. Doesn't matter. They have the Nunu. We'll see how it works.
Yep.
Uh,
I agree with you. I think someone like a Mumu for
Yeah.
their team comp would be better, but maybe Grant was just feeling, maybe he wants more objective control, or who knows what he was thinking. But he still fits into the team, I think.
Sure, he fits the identity, which I think is
He
important.
does have zone control. I think Darius has always been a solid pick when you want people to fight into you.
Yeah.
So Darius doesn't have to chase people down. If you start the dragon first and you have the Darius, they have to engage on you. Then the Darius can really shine there because he doesn't have to chase people down or get kited. But this game you might get kited. So
I think Darius sucks. I feel like it's so easy to kite him. I think Darius is fucking useless.
I
unless
agree.
he's
I think
in a
Darius
1v1 where
is.
they're fighting you.
I think Darius is, as a champion, is kind of whatever. I think
Yeah.
I think he's almost like a elo inflate check. Like if you
Yeah.
can't beat Darius top lane, you're not gonna make it in top lane because there's a lot of Darius one tricks that spam Darius
Yeah.
and get to like plat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think Darius is one of those champs where he's just like if you can't beat them, then you're not gonna climb.
I think
He's
too
like
is
a
like,
like a
even if you lose to him, he's still, if your team can kite him, there's actually just nothing he can do except split push. And he's not the greatest split pusher. He's not bad at it. He's
Yeah,
good at it. But there,
exactly.
if you
Like
want to pick for
he's
split, there are just better options.
yeah. That's what I meant when not climbing. Like if you don't know how to kite or deal with Darius, you're not gonna climb.
Yeah.
He can
Yeah.
1v5 if the 5 players don't know how to deal with him.
Or if they kind of have to, like if it's a short range, then like they have to, they have to be close to him to fight, and then he
Right.
can really get a lot of work done.
Yeah, I do think Darius does fit into team comps. I don't think he's entirely useless, but I do think there
Yeah.
are better options top lane. However, I think he can also be pretty dominant, which is what I think they're going for. I think he's anticipating killing the Maokai, I would assume.
I mean, I would
Uh,
have even rather seen the Alawi. I think
go for another split.
maybe.
Because it
I
would have
mean,
been hard. Split.
maybe like a Jax. I don't know, Jax. Why not just a
Maybe like a
Jace again?
Shen.
I was thinking about Shen, but I think I like damage. 'Cause we have
Shen
this
Kaisa.
I'm assuming Nunu's tank, not AP. I think
Right.
they're gonna lack damage with the Shen. I don't know what they could have picked here, honestly. The Camille would have been ideal. The Camille would have been great. Maybe an Ornn even would have been okay. If you want to go for
What
the
I'm saying is
Wombo.
if you don't know what to pick top line, just pick Malphite.
Or Ornn.
All
Or
reliable.
Ornn.
Yeah, just a tank with an engage.
Yep.
Point and click.
Super easy.
Just, hey, when I get filled sometimes top, I'm like, you know what? This is a Malphite game. I'm just going to hit R for my team.
Vibe out, press R.
Yep.
Get it done.
I don't got to think, or we're just playing the top lane. If I fall behind, whatever. I still got R.
Okay.
Let's see what Stormers are going to take here. Darius is going Ghost. Maokai with the TP.
I mean, Darius has to TP. Oh, Ghost, I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't not.
Ooh, that was weird. I just like disconnected for a sec, but now I'm back. I was just wondering if it was gonna be Ghost TP, Ghost Ignite.
There you go.
In fact, Ghost
Got it.
Flash.
Ghost. Yeah, I think Ghost Flash is pretty good. You just need the mobility. He does
Very
have
well-known
damage.
tactic with Darius players is a Ghost level 1 and just run him down with W.
With W, yeah. The auto W, the slow is crazy. Stack Conquer really fast and just hit him. Stack the bleed.
That's what I mean about like a knowledge top lane check. Like if you don't
Yeah.
know he's gonna do that, you're just gonna lose.
I mean, Lawful Dog himself
like-
did that to me. Last BoozeBash, 2 BoozeBashes ago. Oh, last BoozeBash did that to me, I think. And it was
You
pretty
gotta
rough.
respect the level 1
As someone who's like
Ghost.
not play a lot of top lane
Minions have spawned.
and was like new to top lane at the time and was learning it, I had
Yeah.
not had that happen to me, and so I got shit on. But Lawful Dog is a known Darius enjoyer, played a lot of it himself, as all top mains are.
You gotta learn him. You gotta beat him.
Oh! Swept too early, did not get the kill on the ward. Stupid new sweeper.
I think you're way behind me. I'm at 138.
I'm definitely like
140.
6 behind, but and I'm good now.
Yes.
But that's so frustrating for Grant or Hayden. Getting the CS, getting the wave, getting the 2 a creep earlier is a huge deal top lane. It could have caught Lawful off guard and gotten a cheeky kill. Oh, game freezing. Let's go.
Darius
Riot
is
mode.
not running down the Maokai.
I think it's like a
Yep.
chump check, and I don't think that. I think he's already passed it. You know.
Yeah. They know where Nunu is. They know he started top side. They know he's going to be pathing bot side, which is what party in the bot lane, most likely.
Tried and true.
Get Jackie Fox starting 3 pots and a longsword. A little bit more for sustain over the all-in.
I
Go
think
Doran's Blade if you fear an all-in, but not a lot of poke.
I think I actually kind of like this because I think she's anticipating. She's gonna take a trade, like a Nautilus hook, take a trade, and they're gonna back off. and she has
Right,
these
right.
extra 2 potions to heal up more for the next fight, so she's stronger after potential engage. Is maybe her thought process. Because like the D-Blade matters, the 80 health matters, but if you don't
Yeah.
expect to die in one go, then the extra potion can do maybe a bit more work this early.
Jackie's starting trap second.
Very
A
interesting.
little risky.
Yeah. Maybe trying to bank off of a potential thresh hook.
And the wave is pushing into bot, which is they are going to be open for a Nunu gank, which they have to see coming at this
Ooh.
point. You got to get out.
Eat the hook. Nunu's coming.
Jackie is level 3. She has
I think they're
net.
fine. Oh, Grant fucking the snowball! Barely clips that little out, a little like rounded area on the map.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, it hit. It's like a little tiny. If you look at it, I'll zoom in on there.
Right.
I'm looking through my mouth. Like, oh,
Oh,
flash
hook.
from the Nautilus.
Under the turret. He's going to get first blood away.
For the Caitlyn. He's a little bit too big for his britches there. He goes down. Huge deal.
Kaisa
for
can't
Agathia.
follow up just
No,
yet.
Not yet.
I wonder if they communicated that or if he just did it on a whim.
I think maybe he thought they'd have
Never
enough.
know.
There's no heal. But
Yes.
maybe the Guardian diff? I don't know. A little overzealous. Miss Pretty Kitty was on top of it.
This pretty kitty held the ignite.
Yep.
Oh,
You
bold.
know, I'll say, Miss Pretty Kitty's been really good here. Like, this whole BoozeBash, her thresh has been super good.
Oh, here comes Nunu. They are just like,
They're trying. Oh, big traps from Jackie. Oh, another one!
oh my god,
Holy
another
shit!
trap. He has to cleanse. She could have. Oh, she doesn't have flash.
If he didn't cleanse that, he would have gotten ignited.
They are just like forcing these plays in the bot lane.
Oh my god! And it's going poorly for them every time. Like, holy
Oh,
shit.
Hex flash. Oh, you gotta get out of there, Seki.
Oh.
Uh.
Wow, this bot lane
I
is
thought he was gonna Hex
crazy,
flash hook.
and it's all coming up all Agathia too. Wow, that was crazy.
Backing the wave. Looks like it's slowly pushing to red, which is not what you want to see.
No.
Another
Top-
Zerker Greaves rush on Caitlyn. You love to see the Zerker Greaves rush. Gives a lot of mobility and attack speed. Is a great value buy
Are you
early
a
on.
fan? You a fan? Do you buy?
I love
those
Zerker
two?
Reeves rush. I think
Lombo's getting run down a bit. Just a bit of poke though. Hayden can't commit TV hard yet. Just yet.
our lane is going as you expect. Darius a little bit ahead, level 6.
I think
Maokai,
it's
no
pretty-
mana.
And Malkai's got the TP back here, which is fine. He's got the TP for a reason.
Darius may be looking for a dive. Maokai doesn't have any
No,
mana.
He can't dive right now. It's too risky. Like
Yeah.
the Maokai can just root you in a tower after you commit, and then you're probably forced to flash. Too scary. And like honestly, you can't like click on them and see how much mana they have. You can't like actually see how much mana the Maokai had. He might have had enough for WQ. His mana costs are pretty
That's
low.
true. Nice headshot trade. Who's back in base? Kane is
see a
taking
Lava
the
Dog.
scuttle.
Alright, he's just taking the reset. Does he needs to? Might
He
want
doesn't have TP, but he's
I
gotta
want to do a
run.
little fast forward.
Let me fast forward a little bit, see if I catch up.
I think it might be a side behind.
Honestly, what you could do here with Maokai, you shove in the wave, you invade with Kane topside, take the
Yep.
red.
Take the red. She's taking the Krugs right now.
Yeah, maybe
She's doing it on her
you're
own.
thinking
They got the read.
nice
see the
hook
Nunu bottom.
dodge.
God, Nunu fucking sucks. Dude, I hate Nunu. Oh, Maddie misses the binding. But the Ari's here too. Oh my god! Dude, Nunu's
Running him
fucking
down. It's a 3-0 Caitlyn.
useless. She just keeps going. Forced to flash, knock it down. This is a fucking disaster for Bandit City.
Nunu fucking sucks.
Dude, like, hey, this is the first time a whole series I've put my channel points on Agathia, and the main reason is that Nunu. I think Grant.
Yeah.
Grant's. It's not. I'm not saying Grant's bad at Nunu.
Well, they have a clear game plan, which
Yeah.
is this chain gank bot.
Lawful Dog
Okay.
dodges the.
Right.
Oh, he's fine. He flashes.
Okay.
I don't even think he needs
Force
to.
to flash.
He actually. You can get cheeky with it and try and turn. They're just gonna reset. I think the Maokai was under no danger once he dodged the pole with a root. He dodged the pole back. Did it quite well.
I don't think they're going to give up on the gank camp, though. Zach is
Bottom?
freezing the wave.
I mean, I think they have to.
Yeah, I think... I mean, well, maybe you go for Maokai? He doesn't have flash.
I don't know. I mean...
Because they're keeping the wave here, so...
I think you have to go for Maokai. I don't think you have a choice. Like, sure the wave's there, but... It's... The Nunu fucking sucks and can't gank them anyways. Like, he's tried this so many times when their bot lane was not ahead. Now their bot lane is ahead. It's even harder.
Right, I think Maokai doesn't have flash, maybe you look for a gank there.
Yeah.
Jackie with the 300 gold bounty on this Caitlyn. Looking to shove this in. Nunu is pathing back to bot. He has his blue up. Maybe they're thinking
I think they need to bring the Ari too. I think the Ari needs to come.
Yeah, I think the Ari would shore this up. However,
Yep.
it looks like looks like Lux is pushing in, getting permanent priority on this mid wave.
Yeah.
So
Good
Ari
run.
leaves.
It's not connect.
They lose some minions. Nunu is level
Looks like
6
it's
and is
snowball
pathing
here.
bot once again.
You see the pink board.
Honestly, at this point, maybe you think you have Thresh behind the Caitlyn a little to lantern Caitlyn out.
You could. But I think the Thresh is pretty happy being in the front there right now, especially with ult. Because it's really easy for the Thresh to, like you saw earlier, just walk to the side and have the snowball miss. And then like
Gank mid.
maybe I can follow up with the jump.
Kane ready for the counter.
Dude, it's just always a fucking disaster everywhere this Nunu goes. It never works.
Lux is holding the ult.
Oh, the big Nautilus gank though. He's kind of late though. Nunu's killing back up, but
Nice sidestep from the Lux.
jeez. Oh, Maddie. Whoa there, Maddie.
Lux is playing quite well, sidestepping.
His movements. What? That was horseshit. I think we can all agree on that. And he dies for it. Deserved. And he flashes.
Oh, flashes and dies.
Yeah.
Well, Caitlyn is
Tachi-
bullying the Kai'Sa in the
Tachi
bot
out.
lane.
You know,
We
I
could be
think
looking for a
City
dive here.
might go to the lower bracket here, potentially. Oh, never mind. Posture Man trying to give him a fighting chance here.
And Zach, I think, chose to
Exit
give the
T.
kill to Thresh.
Yeah. Better than the Caitlyn.
Realized they would probably dive if he stayed, and Caitlyn would get the kill.
I think Caitlyn would just walk up auto him once and he'd die.
Yeah.
Not even dive. Simply like an execution. Get rid. Sorry, I'm a little
Ari
bit
doesn't have ult,
happy.
but they do have flash.
She's super dead.
Oh! Oh! Hooked out of the Lux ult. No. I think she's still dead, but still. Oh!
Yo, if I'm Maddie, I am. Yeah, Maddie's mauled. He's pretty
that's-
sad about that.
That is tragic.
Yeah, he has Dark Seal. I mean, this kill is like. It's pretty big for getting this Lux ahead.
You still get the Ari flash, but you really wanted that kill.
You really did want that kill. Me and Hayden drinking Margs. Yep. That is how top lane feels. Sometimes. You're really just not playing the game.
Kane is level 9, Nunu is level 7. Kane is on the same level as the Soul Laners, which is wild.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a TP flank coming to the Maokai.
Oh, dude.
I wonder if they
this
see
is why
it.
this is why you take TP.
Yeah,
right
this
here.
is why you take TP.
This is the main reason why. After the TP change where it stopped 14 minutes was 10, it made taking TP viable again because you can impact bot lane so easily. And double kill for the Caitlyn off the back of that Maokai TP was plus the Kane rotation.
and they're gonna get the drag.
Darius takes the turret. I think, right?
But that's a trade I think you're willing to take.
No, Darius he doesn't even take the turret. He gets a couple plates maybe. But I think I think
That's
it's super
why.
worth it.
Yep, that's why you take the TP in a team game.
Yep, couple plates for 2 kills onto your already fed Caitlyn. Now she's even more fed.
With the drag, free stats. Nunu went to the top side jungle. I think Kane took all the camps before they went bot. So Nunu came up with nothing. Kane is just a farming machine.
Nunu has almost half the CS. Yeah, I hate to harp on it too much, but I really feel like this Nunu pick could have been pretty much any other jungler and would have been better. I think Nunu's like too easy to play around, too easy to like to know what he's doing. Too telegraphed, right? Oh, Jackie!
Oh my god!
This is the Q. The Q hit. Zappa died, I think.
Kaisa still has ult, so you gotta be careful with
big.
that. Kaisa. Oh
Wow.
my god.
This is just a bot. It's really a money diff, honestly, but
Yeah, that was
manhandling them.
money diff.
Towers can go down 2 here. First tower for the side for the Caitlyn.
Alright, so what you do as a Kathia, you send Maokai bottom, you send your
To
bot
the
lane top, they take the turret,
You
and then
try
once they get
release the
that
Darius.
turret, which they should be fine with the Thresh,
Oh,
I think.
I think they had actually the Darius wouldn't be able to farm. I think the Darius
Yeah,
would just
he doesn't have
die.
any armor, I think Caitlyn shreds him.
No armor, too much.
They're invading the Nunu.
Oh
Nunu's
my
gonna
God.
die. Darius didn't know. I'd have to look at the replay, but he was a little bit slow to react on that. Oh, they're sending bot lane mid to take the mid turret. Oh, looks like they're trying to dive the Ahri.
Forced to ult. Pretty early. Nautilus looking misses.
Kathy's just playing with confidence at this point. They're up 7k gold.
I mean, I don't blame
6K
them. Yeah,
gold.
they're 7k gold
Yeah.
up. 6k gold up at 15 minutes. It's
They're going blue form
gigantic
Kane.
lead. Yeah.
A little questionable, but you're really ahead, so
I think Sarah's probably
Maybe-
said fuck it.
yeah, maybe if you're probably more comfortable on the blue Kane, so
Yeah.
you know what, fuck it. I want to go fast in the walls.
Wow.
Taking the
so
camps on
far,
Nunu.
This is a rough game for Bandle City.
Caitlyn buff's looking good.
The only kill
But-
they have right now was the Pasta Man and bot lane.
And you get one a game.
You won a game.
It was early.
It's
It was
already
early
done.
this time.
No shutdown.
Yeah.
I mean, not
They-
even a shutdown thrown away. This is a big
Pasta
deal
Man
for
said, you know
Kathia.
what?
Yeah,
I'll-
I'll do my homework early.
Yeah, I'll get it out of the way. Let's just get it out of the way. Get it out of the system, then we'll play for real.
Yeah. Oh, as soon as I sped up, the game froze. I love that.
They're on Rift. The objective is free. Not
Free Herald.
contestable.
I think they
There's
should put his mid. I think you put his mid, and you send your bot lane top. or you
send your
send
bot lane
him-
top.
Or you could have said 5 top with the Herald, try and take the second tower. I wouldn't
That's
take
true.
that.
There is no Drake up.
Or, even still, they could save it for the dragon. Like drop it
Caitlyn
mid
going
in
Storm
response.
Razor second,
Interesting.
skipping the Mythic, which is fine. I like Storm Razor on Caitlyn.
I do too, but I don't like it anymore since the change kind of crippled it. They
For
made it-
Caitlyn, yeah.
Well, for everyone really, because they made the AD scaling on it like not good.
I really liked it when it slowed. I think that made Caitlyn
Yeah.
Caitlyn really good. Then she chases you down, autos you once from 650 range, and then you just can't move.
Yeah. Moving speed is very similar to moving slow.
But I think her logic on the Storm Razor is to get the extra movement speed from
The
get away from
Darius.
Nunu and Darius easier. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to kite?
I hope she gets to the IE next. I think that why would you ever buy Gale Force right now? I could see the argument for it that you're so far ahead, like you can just do it.
I'd be fine with either. I expect IE though.
Yeah, I think IE.
I think
is-
with the
well, Waffle
Caitlyn
Dog
buff-
shitting on Hayden up here. But I think the IE buff, Caitlyn buff, it's pretty significant, right? Like, I think IE is actually just quite a strong item right now.
I think it's I agree. I think it's quite good.
45% is a large number. Dak
And on
also
Caitlyn?
going for the AD Kaisa build makes sense, considering he wants to dive with them.
Panel City is seeding the dragon. Probably wisely so. I think they're just thinking they want to farm up as much as they can. They're
Trying
going
to
to seed
scale.
a handful of objectives.
You know, they're gonna try and reach their spike. Maybe once
Yeah.
Kaisa gets double of all, like two, 3 items, 2 items.
Get some minor strikes. And Benton went Merc Treads.
Yeah, I know that. So Merc Treads and Everfrost, he does 0 damage. MPK getting caught out. This is her one game too. Never mind, she lives. And Nunu is here to party.
TP
That's
from
all he can
Ari.
do. She-
Honestly, Caitlyn could have kept pushing bot.
Yeah,
Maybe she doesn't feel safe without a ward there.
fair enough. And she's switching up, trying to help, you know, March this Herald in maybe. Pasta Man, no fear, not reacting to the Darius in the slightest. Already a big Everfrost, but she actually does 0 damage.
Oh, onto Caitlyn.
But no one can follow up. Kaisa goes in, she
Yeah,
dies. No one else is near.
It's tough. It's tough to follow up, yeah.
Yeah, that was just Nautilus thrown out for free.
And
Benton's
Ari
dead.
is just dead.
That's ridiculous.
Pasta Man. Say, I'm done with this red cane bullshit.
Yeah,
We're going blue cane.
I'm doing damage now.
I don't care what team comp.
Nunu has yet to finish an item.
Lux is teleporting top.
Also, Infernal
I like the TP.
Soul.
It is
Inf-
Infernal Soul. That'll
That's
make.
really bad for Banner City. It's just gonna make this 2 dragon diff and the gold diff even worse. Oh. Paid needs a bit of shit there.
First strike. Free gold. I like the TP top. You put the pressure on the map. Someone has to answer. And then Lux just goes and does whatever. Maybe they're looking at a Baron here at 20 minutes.
I
They
used
are.
Yeah, you strip it. Baron on spawn.
They see Caitlyn
multiple
walking over a
special.
ward. Pasta Man is not there. Nowhere near the Baron.
Alright, they're getting off. Wisely so. You guys, alright.
Yes.
Might have gotten,
Yeah, get off. Hey, you go for a little cheeky sneak. It doesn't work. You get
oh
off.
my
You
lord.
kill
Kaisa and
Kaisa
Nunu
for-
on top of each other.
Oh,
Nunu's
God.
1 HP. Dude, dude, holy shit. Nunu almost dies.
Pasta Man says fuck the Baron. Ari's dead. Oh,
Ari
she's
really
not.
ults and flashes away. Not sure why she didn't double ult. But she opted to use the 5-minute cooldown instead. Fair enough. Nautilus hooks in. Does die for it. Not sure what he was thinking. Your Darius is not strong. Caitlyn
Oh
is
my,
shredding
that
him,
was
dude.
clean.
Honestly, just FF. I just FF Final City. I mean, you don't.
It is for the
It's
series.
game 3. Well, I do. This game is.
Maybe
They're getting
maybe
shit
save
on.
your mental for the playoffs. Caitlyn
Yeah.
can just take the Baron over the wall.
You know, you can't really paint this in a positive picture for Banner City. What the fuck are they doing? Like, someone tank for Pasta Man, please.
They're trolling a little bit at Baron. They're not just
Yeah.
5-man Baron right
it would
now.
be dead right now. It would be dead already if they didn't goof around and fuck it up.
Maybe, yeah, that was a little troll.
Yeah, but whatever.
That's,
They have that luxury.
the
when
Kathia
they're-
team, they give one.
Yep. They have that luxury when they're 9,000 gold ahead at 22 minutes.
Thinking,
Ooh, Maddie got his Horizon Focus. You know, I think Horizon Focus is so good.
I agree.
I think
Actually, I was
the
about to
item
say
is
that.
criminally underrated.
I
10%
agree.
buff. If you're like a mage like Ari or Xerath, it just does that. You just do 10% more damage, 100 AP, 150 health, and 15 ability haste. Like this item was strong when it didn't even have the health and it had these stats, and it was like the best like damage item, second item for damage. Not only is
Really
added
well
with
done,
the health
Vel'Koz.
to it, it's ridiculous.
And
Like,
it gives
Vel'Koz
vision too. That's
is-
crazy.
It's crazy. It's what 6 seconds now too? Did they buff it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a long ass time.
It's actually ridiculous. I think this item is like, it's like the poster child for too many micro buffs in a row. Oh, Grant! Dude, like, that was
That was
that was disgusting. that was assertive. Get out of our game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think
I-
part of the focus is like to push out for micro buff over and over that no one notices until everyone realizes it's OP. At like multiple patches after it's OP.
I used to like Deathcap second, but Horizon Focus second is just too good.
I'm a big fan of the Luden's Horizon Focus Deathcap. I think
I agree.
that like those 3 items is like the most DPS you can get for a mage right now, like a long range mage. Waffle Dog in there, 1v3. He will die.
Waffle Dog said,
They
you know what?
used a lot for him, and he
Oh,
Jack forced to cleanse out of fear. Wow, they kind of burned everything for a 0-4 knockback. Also, like, the Elite's 2 health bars. Because Darius is in there.
Darius.
He can't do anything. Whoa, he
or
did
can he?
something. Alright, he's got an out. See ya. They kind of all decided to bunch up melee range to Darius. Not sure why, but let him get 1 kill. Isn't that crazy?
How do you check players' gold again?
Press X.
Say, Caitlyn is sitting on a lot of gold. She hasn't backed in a
Yeah,
while.
2600. She's just waiting to buy. She's gonna greed it out and just buy a full item at a time. Medjai's purchase on Maddie. He's
So why
definitely
not?
he's
Your
on Rabadon's next.
R is one-shotting everybody on the team.
Yeah, I think this Lux does so much damage right now. Look at the Horizon Focus damage dealt already. Like, I'm telling you, this item is... It's actually not fair. No one buys it because they're too used to Shadow Flame being OP. Shadow Flame's still good, but I think Horizon Focus is just unfair.
Especially on the
Artillery
people that need
bases.
ability haste.
It's like good for artillery. Yeah, like a lot of the other like big damage mage items give no ability haste. Like Word Staff, Rabadon,
Yeah, the fact
Shadow Flame.
The fact that it gives ability haste, I think, just puts it over the top.
Yeah, and HP too. This item's insane. I can get
And the build path is really smooth.
So,
like,
dude, we can just gush at this item all fucking day. It's so sick.
Kane getting a
They're
little W
posturing.
poke.
The classic, just sit in the wall, press W, and be cheeky. Alright,
I still think you
Caitlyn
can
trapped
send-
it down. Nunu can't play the game. Darius trying on the flank. Spotted out by the Lux here.
Which is what you want to do with Darius. You want to flank with Darius. They're making the right call here.
Yep.
They see him. They spot the
Well,
Darius.
And Nunu's in there.
The Horizon Focus is giving vision.
Maokai is feeling. Darius is on this back line, but not following up. He runs away
They
as
can't-
his bot lane engages. Horribly mismatched, horribly mistimed. Baron goes the way of Acacia. The Lux will go down, but everyone else is going down here from the side of Bama City.
Caitlyn
Holy
is just
shit.
so strong.
I do this in FF. I mean, they're not gonna, and you shouldn't, but this game's over. That team was crazy. So, it was really
My game
bad
just
miscommunication.
crashed?
Your game crashed? I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your loss, but it's not too bad of a time because you can get back up before anything happens. That part was crazy though.
Oh, no, I
The
didn't. No, I
Darius,
didn't. No, I didn't.
The
It
Darius,
just minimized randomly.
the Darius backed off right as Nautilus went in with the Kaisa ulting on him. So the Darius was not there at the same time, just really bad miscommunication, and it secured a guaranteed fight loss, I think. Maybe they had a chance they could blow up the backline with the Darius on top of them, but now you can't 2v2 their bot lane right now. Actually, then 3v2, I think.
Caitlyn's gonna get Infinity Edge and just one-shot everyone.
She's gonna ult the Kaisa and almost one-shot her from full.
There's the scales on. They upped the scaling on the crit for
It's even
the
better
ult.
now, yeah.
Yeah.
Kate almost got the grip.
Jackie completing the IE, going for Last
Oh
Whisper
my lord.
next.
She's so strong.
I think maybe you go for a little
Could
life
go.
steal here.
She could do even a RFC if she wants, just to add extra
Yeah.
range.
Just walk up to Kaisa, one-shot her, and back off.
Yeah, I think this is ridiculous. Jackie's damage can be through the roof here. Honestly, this lethal tempo...
It's TPing.
Oh, that's a very dead Nautilus, I think. Yep, see you later.
Yes. The Thresh hooked
Maokai-
Nautilus
Maokai
out.
TP'd in.
Thresh hooked the Nautilus out of Lux ult,
Once again,
which is why Maddie said report this guy.
it was consensual. I don't think.
Looks like I might even be ignoring the drag for now. Just get the turret, push the wave, and get the turret, then go
do
for
everything.
drag.
You can take all this stuff
Yeah.
while the Nautilus is down, and then just back off for drag anyways. That'd be taking you to do here. Hayden's in there, but he's dead. See ya.
And Jackie was not even there.
Zach is upset. I meant he's dead. Oh, he managed to live? I thought he was dead. Oh, he's AFK. I think I was assuming oh, it's over. Yeah, this was maybe the biggest shit stomp I've seen in a long time in BoozeBash.
That was
That was insane. Acacia showed up.
KDA's.
Just, I mean, they just
KDA's
put
going
Fantasy
crazy
in the dirt
here.
there. So now we're gonna have a really interesting scenario. We're gonna have a three-way tie for first place once we beat Targon this week.
Jackie wanted to join the one death club. Dies at the very end there.
Yep. Honestly, just throw a bone. This
Twinsies.
MPK spam spam pinging the Jackie Caitlyn. She had quite a showing. Extremely dominant everywhere on Acacia that whole game.
It all went downhill from the first gank.
Yeah.
However, everyone on Acacia played pretty well. I think the second game they said, you know what, let's do Lulu
Yeah,
Cog,
let's troll.
Maddie bot lane. Then when that didn't work out, they said, you know what, let's put Maddie back in mid on Lux, one of his best champions.
Yep.
And he did well,
He
but
did a lot of damage.
Star,
The Pasta, you know what? I mean, dude, Pasta Man was so good this whole series.
Pasta Man rebounded that second game.
Yeah.
Said, you know what, fuck Red Cane, we're going Blue Cane, and I'm
Yeah.
one-shotting anybody.
And he did basically one-shot Zach at the end. His health bar did that thing where it got all like wavy and shit 'cause it took so much damage so fast.
The range of Bandle City turned out to be an issue. I was thinking that the team was conceptualized to be engaged, and then the Kaisa falls up, but I think they fell a little too far behind. So that every engage, they get Caitlyn trapped, Lux queued.
Yep.
Not
Yeah.
necessarily on the same page, just like when Nautilus hooked in and Darius was a little too far.
Yep. They kind of just got picked apart. I really think a lot of it for me comes back to this Nunu. I think this Nunu. I knew I had a feel. I was very confident it wouldn't do anything in the first place, and it, unfortunately for them, panned out that way. I think it's too exploitable, and their team was already set up to deal with it pretty well, and it just got even worse. So, I think that they kept trying to make it work bot lane, but they just couldn't. They didn't have the tools, or rather, the other team had the tools to not get caught out.
I mean, who knows?
Yeah. Well,
Maybe they're 1-2 misclicks away from the other bot lane getting fed.
That's true.
Because if Nautilus Kaisa gets fed and they get those ganks off,
you gotta get
maybe they just
do.
they chain kill Thresh Caitlyn.
I think Jackie and MPK played this game super well too. I think they basically never got caught out. They peeled back super cleanly. I think they played this game very well, as well as Pasta Man and Maddie, and of course Lawful Dog. They all played exceptionally well. Can we get captains in here? If not, I mean that's cool too. I'm not attached, but some people like it. Hey, welcome.
Forgot that was me now.
Yeah. Oh, it's you now.
Oh, hey,
It's you
Ben,
now.
hey, Captain Ben. 100%
Yeah,
win rate. Captain Ben.
always has been Ben.
Has been.
Hey, how sober is your team right now?
Oh god, I can't even see straight. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, I started drinking towards the end. I think that showed in the gameplay.
I ran out of sweet tea after the first game, and then it was downhill.
Damn.
Oh, well. Looks like we got ourselves a tournament.
It's about goddamn time. Can I just say it? About time.
All right, I gotta ask Cameron. You break it down for me. We're looking at a potential, some would say probable, I would say guaranteed, three-way tie with
Nah,
game score in the first.
Y'all are third. It's already solved. We did the math.
Oh, because we
Because you
did not pick up a
Ben's
game,
team
like, 1,
wins
2.
off game store, and then we might tie
Yeah.
off game store. But then if we do, we win the head to head, and we play Ben again next week.
Well,
It's
the
gonna be a
game
rematch
score.
in the playoffs, best of 5.
Rematch.
Yep.
No, it's best of 3.
Finals,
No.
best of 3.
No, playoffs. The next
Oh, yeah,
playoff
best
week
of
is best of 3.
Guys,
Oh,
I
it's best
can't-
of 3.
I
Yeah.
can't keep playing Maokai like this.
Well, stop. You don't have to.
You
It's
make
so
it
100%
fun.
win rate this series, though.
I know, yeah. It's broken.
this Maokai thing.
It's got like one of the highest BoozeBash win percents of any champ.
Yeah, I'm really just trying to inflate my pick'ems because I think I picked Maokai as most played.
Oh, that's so smart.
You see, I'm actually double teaming it because I'm going 0-0-0 in lane, so I'm fucking Christo's fantasy score for both myself and Hayden being 0-0-0 in like 20 minutes. And then I'm making my pick'ems right. I'm playing like 3 games at once right now.
And you're coming up fucking gold in all of them. You win all of them. It's all
Everything's coming up aces.
Yeah.
You see Jackie pop off? That was crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jackie
were
played
talking
really
about
well. She's really
Yeah,
underrated as an ADZ, I think.
Those bot ganks could have gone either way, and it definitely went your way. It was 50-50.
I didn't know
That was,
bot lane existed until Baron spawned.
That was an unfortunate snowball into the wall. That
Oh yeah,
second
that
gank.
one was super unfortunate. There's like a little tiny like lip or like, outcropping that got caught on the snowball with like the pretty harsh
is that
angle.
what happened?
Yeah, it was super unfortunate.
Nunu's hard.
He like he tried to keep it close to the wall, barely hit the wall, and the gank's cooked.
So what was the
and
thought process putting Maddie on Lulu?
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
well, I think
That
Maddie in between the first 2 games was like, "Wait, I got Jackie. We run it back," and then they were like, and Jackie said, "Cog Lulu," and then we locked in Cog Lulu.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's.
I know that they've played it before.
Yep, that was the whole conversation.
Great.
It wasn't even a conversation. They kind of brought it up, and I was like, "Hell yeah, that sounds kind of fun."
Because during the draft, we were thinking Miss Pretty Kitty on Ari, and then you're going to put Maddie top.
Yeah, until you pick the
Oh
Mordekaiser.
God, oh no.
Once you
Yeah,
pick the
we're-
Mordekaiser, then we're like, oh no.
Maddie told me to tell you that he played Lulu because he was lagging, and he did say that he lagged in the first game too. Maddie did.
It's an
That's what I,
excuse if I've
that's,
ever
that's
heard
what
it.
I was
Yeah, I'll
just
say.
DM'd.
Lies.
You know how many times Maddie talked about his big ass package in the first game?
Dude, the whole game. The whole game,
Whole
and every
game.
time you picked the package, there was multiple comments.
That package made our game plan very difficult in game 1.
Yeah, the Corky pick was actually pretty
Yeah.
sweet. We were talking about it. Steve was really on board with the Corky pick. I was not as convinced, but I was still about it.
We all end on doing one thing, and it just happened
worked.
to work out over time.
Yeah.
It didn't
Well,
just bring you to victory. You rode
that
it
was
to
a hu-
victory, Jackie.
I really like Corky, specifically in BoozeBash.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
he's a
Yeah.
great BoozeBash pick.
I think almost every kill Jackie got that game, she said, "Yeehaw, motherfucker!" And
That's
So-
a positive team environment right there.
well, we had Sheriff Caitlin and High Noon Thresh, you know.
Yeehaw.
I didn't catch on to that, to be honest.
I didn't either. That's why I'm
Oh,
laughing.
yeah, yeah.
I didn't either.
Yeah, we had, did you notice I was an astronaut game 1, and so was Maddie? We were space cadets together.
No, no, I didn't.
No, I
Oh,
usually
come
focus on
on.
the gameplay, not
What
the
the-
skins.
Yeah.
You don't even
Unless the skin is
care.
worth
You
$30,
don't
I don't care.
Yeah.
My screen was gray 80% of the game, so I couldn't see the colors to notice that.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting over here trying to justify players' decisions.
Yep.
No, don't do that. Let's
Thanks for
talk about
trying.
let's talk about the promos.
Alright, well, that was a super fun
That was
series to
fun,
watch. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
fun.
fun.
Any closing comments?
Yeah, I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Dropping the anime music video before our game next week. We'll be at our full power.
Oh God.
All right. Well, gonna end stream. Have a good night, guys.